see if we can get in a checkmate. But try to just try to take out all your pieces. So try to bring your bishop because he's been neglected. Okay, that's a good pawn move. Let's say I'm gonna make room to take out my light squared bishop. Oh yeah, queen. Okay. That. Do you see what piece is hanging with that pawn push?
The bishop is.
My bishop's attacking your rook, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's say I don't see it.
Okay, so
maybe I'll show him. Oh, I'll show him one checkmate. Well, I don't even know. I don't know if it's worth it to show him queen. Okay, so was this a good? Oh, I'm in check. Never mind. Oh, this is a double.
Yeah. So I did that.
Nice,
So
you saw it.
Yeah.
Good, fantastic. So I can't take your knight because I'm in check. Good. Hopefully he'll have enough pieces. So because I don't think we have enough time to go over the basic checkmates. But if he knows captures and attacks and just takes all of Austin's pieces, or like take all his pieces and promote a pawn to a queen, that'd be okay. So let's see how he beats me here. Even though your knight was hanging, your knight was a free piece. So, okay. First you have, okay, good. Good. You're bringing all your pieces to my king. Let's say this is a free piece. What piece of yours is under attack?
The H2.
True. Okay. Anything else?
And I suppose the knight next to the king.
How many times am I attacking the knight?
Twice.
And how many times are you defending it?
None? I'm not sure.
You're defending it with one piece, which was a good move. It was your last move.
Oh, okay.
Well, what piece is defending your knight?
Is it the... I'm not totally sure.
It's the bishop. So the bishop on g5, because it moves on that diagonal. So let's say I take it. Oh, it's your turn. Actually, it's your move. The bishop, so the knight is in one square diagonally away, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. But I don't want to spend too much time defending. So let's just try to set up a checkmate here. Good. Okay. So this is the trade I was trying to tell you. So here, you lost a piece, right? Because I was attacking it twice and you were defending it once.
Right.
Good. Okay. Oh, thank you, Leslie, for the raid. Okay. Try to prepare the checkmate by bringing in more pawns or your other rook. We're going to try to do a ladder checkmate. Yeah. Which you probably have no idea what that means, but I'll explain it. Good. Okay. Or try to promote. That's a better plan, actually. Let's do that. Okay. So how could you promote here?
I can promote here?
No. But you want a plan to promote. So try to get your pawn all the way to the end of the board.
Oh, okay.
Which was good. You defended. Okay. You defended a passed pawn with your rook. That is not the passed pawn.
Oh.
But when you played rook e1, you're supporting a very strong pawn plan where you can just push him all the way to the end. Okay. The problem with that one is I'm going to be able to capture it. So not that pawn. What about a different pawn that has no pawns nearby it in the front?
This one.
Yes, that's the one. Okay. So let's say I don't do anything about it. Even though actually, am I attacking anything with that knight move? It's a discovery attack.
Yeah, you're attacking c4.
And also one more piece, but not with my knight.
I guess h2 still?
Yes. And when I moved my knight, I opened up one of my pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Okay. So now you just have to play fast. And then I'm going to explain to you 2 tournament things, and we're just going to throw you in, and you're going to beat up Austin. It's going to go great.
It's going to go awesome.
So first save your rook, and then let's push that pass pawn, get a queen, and just checkmate me. Okay.
Don't take it.
That was not the... Okay. Do you know why that was a bad square?
Yeah, because you can just take it. I thought I was just going to get the queen.
Okay, good. But okay, if you know
The
that they
king.
can take it against Austin, don't play it. Yes?
Right, yeah.
I really don't think Austin's gonna go for scholars, but I'll show him it real quick. Okay. Let's go for it. Okay. So the best move in that position would have been just pushing your pawn, and you gave me a free rook because
Okay.
that rook is not defended. But I'm not gonna take it. Let's see. Can you play that rook in a square that is defended? Well, now, okay, that rook was hanging, but it's okay. Just promote your queen.
Promote the queen.
As in keep pushing your pawn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here, what am I forced to do? What piece do I have to move?
You have to move the king.
Because we're in.
Check.
Good, okay. Oh, oof. If you promote now, what could I do?
You could take it.
Good, so can you try to defend that square? You have to bring in one more piece. I'll give you a hint. It's your other rook. Bring your rook to defend the e8 square.
Defend e8. How do I, what do I do?
So you have to put the rank on the same line as that pawn. Because, so if you push e8, my rook will take, but then what piece can you take back with?
This?
Close. The problem there is that that's a free piece, right?
Right.
Let's say, okay, let's say I play here. So the best square, oh, I can't show you arrows, would have been on e6. So let's try it again. Do you see the e6 square?
Yes.
Okay, so try to get your rook to e6. Okay, you want to bring the other rook, but you know what? Let's just say.
Wait, how would I do that in one turn though?
Oh no, you'd have to take 2 turns, but
Oh, okay.
it's okay. All right, I made a losing move. Let's see if you can beat me. Try to attack my king. He's vulnerable on the back rank. Nothing is defending him. Good. Okay. And now, if you make the best move, it'll be good. It'll be game over. Okay, good. So that was checkmate because I'm under attack and can't run anywhere. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna show you Scholars Mate really quick, and then you can play. One thing, Armageddon. So if you win one.
Welcome everybody to the PogChamps Day 3 coverage with the boys Levy Rosman, Hikaru in his seat, and Ludwig. Welcome back to the show.
Glad to be back. Glad to be joined by you, Levy, a true master of not only commentary but chess itself. You've coached a couple people here. Do you want to? Let's just say who you coached first. And then when we see how well they do, we can all commend you.
Okay, that sounds good. Yes, we can just do roulette. First, we're going to pull up the standings. We're not even going to show how intensely I was staring at the camera there, ready for criticism. We've got all of Group C taking on each other today. QD Cinderella going up against TF Blade. TSM Zexro will be taking on Dog. But first, guys, we have Austin Show and Connor Eats Pants. That's not on the screen, but what are your thoughts? Maybe Hikaru, get us going.
Yeah, so I think certainly with Group C, we're much more familiar with the players. We had a last-minute replacement, mizkif dropping out, and Connor Eats Pants replacing him. I'm sure there's some joke behind that Twitch name. But anyway, yeah, mizkif last-minute dropout. So we have this match between Austin and Connor Eats Pants. I think it's going to be very close. I was watching Connor Eats Pants a little bit earlier. And it looked like he has some good understanding of the basics at least. So it could be an uphill battle for Austin, but I think it's going to be a fun match nonetheless.
I think this will be the world's worst chess game ever. It's just going to be the worst chess game that you've ever seen, Hikaru. There will be so many blunders. I think it'll be the most fun game of the entire tournament to watch, though.
I just grimaced a little bit, not because Ludwig was talking, but because I went to type /follow Connor Eats Pants, and I don't know what he's drilling right now, but is this this game over? Is this his position?
No, he's been doing lessons with Andrea. I think she's trying to teach him a thing or two.
So this is his position. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's actually credit to Andrea because she had to catch Connor up to speed. What a weird dynamic there, by the way. Isn't Alexandra coaching Austin? Isn't that what's going on?
Yeah. They've definitely done coaching before. Yeah.
So
100%.
We're gonna get to see which sister is the better coach. I mean, plain and simple. That's the reality of the situation.
Mine's of the sister, and then these players are their puppets.
Fascinating.
Better. But I'm excited for this match. Look, I think the worse they are, the more fun a chess game is because it becomes less about, great positioning and all that. And then it becomes, very swingy. That it doesn't matter how deep into the game you are. If there's mate in 2, you can still choke at any moment. So I think it'll be hype. I also think Connor's probably as good as Miz was because Miz, he was great in his own right. He's done a lot for the game of chess. I just think, Connor's probably at Miz's level.
You and me are going to battle it out.
Mizkif did a lesson with the gentleman directly below me.
Have you ever played chess before?
Right in the middle.
All the time.
He did a lesson with Hikaru.
Me neither.
I guess what I would say is, Mizkif.
Wait, am I on the right
link?
link?
He took a lesson. But
I don't know even what a link. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think it's understandable that he dropped out. It's
good luck, Connor.
Good luck.
Do you want to talk smack during? Do you want to talk during the game, or is that
I don't
against
know
the
a lot
rules?
about it.
I don't know if it's against the rules. I'm down to talk during the game, but it might be against the rules, so I don't know.
It's gonna be fun, and we're gonna see some weird chess.
I am pretty sure that I am following both of the players. We were waiting for Austin to boot up. It seems to be a recurring theme sometimes. They do scare us as if like they're going to play their games, but not necessarily stream them. Did forsen stream his games? Or was he more focused this time around 2 days ago? Hikaru, you were on that show, right?
Yeah, forsen was on the Zoom call. He was on the Zoom call.
Okay.
So I think that's the reason. Is forsen. I think he did this in PogChamps 1 where there was 1 or 2 matches as well where he was on Zoom and he did not stream it. I think for 2 people in particular, Mr. XQC and Mr. Forsen, they both have such a big audience that I think in some ways they get really distracted when they're streaming the games as well. So they're the 2 guys that it makes the most sense for in terms of not streaming while they're playing. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun to see what happens in these games today, and I'm just really looking forward to it. So we had some great chess the first 2 days, and I'm expecting more great chess today on the 3rd day.
You're expecting great chess today. That's great chess. All right, great chess. If that's what you're expecting, great chess it is.
I might be expecting it, but I feel like if I could actually predict the future, then I would be doing something more important than watching streaming commentary right now.
I think we have a game. I think the game is live. Connor Eats Pants with the white pieces. What did Andrea show him for a first move?
All right, so the mind of Andrea with Connor, the mind of Alexandra with Austin, and both these new chess players will show off their skills.
I don't even think that Connor knows that it's a game, by the way. Not to cut you off, but I don't think he knows it's this move.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows that white goes first. That's not a for sure. But that's fine, because his game sense, you guys don't understand his raw, fundamental game sense, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. You don't need to know these nitty-gritty, white moves first, horse goes in an L. These are details. Game sense kicks in when he goes for the kill, the checkmate. So, look, he's running down the clock right now to make Austin a little bit nervous, I can tell.
So there's no restarts, right? So someone's not someone. Connor has to make him, and he's done it. He's moved his knight out. Okay.
Good start. Wow. Show plays D5. Nice.
Yeah, I've just opened up the audio channel on the on Connor's Twitch, and they're talking to each other, which I think might be a PogChamps first.
Seriously.
Yeah, the opponents are communicating with each other. Well, let's listen in.
They are. Yeah.
Let's just listen in real quick to Connor's channel and see what they're saying to each other.
Let's see here. Say, interesting strategy there, Connor, with your pony.
Yeah, you scared?
A little bit. A little bit afraid. I don't know if you know what you're doing.
You just called it a pony.
With that move.
I'm totally in your head right now. Oh my god. See, this is 800 elo things. You wouldn't get it.
I can't believe, honestly, that you have that high of elo.
You wouldn't understand what it's like to have 800 elo.
I think you botted your account.
I would never bought anything. I don't know how to do that. The only thing I bought is my
lowest it could be with a new account.
Not
true. Really?
Isn't Connor 400?
You're really
Isn't one of them
admit to
400?
that in front of all these viewers.
Austin is 400 and Connor's also 400.
Interesting.
I wish I knew how. Man, life would be so much easier.
Right. No, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna take it easy on you in the beginning, and then I'm gonna come in and, honestly, frankly, just kick your ass. I mean, that was a really interesting move here. You made it very simple for me.
I don't think that's true.
We'll trade.
Oh no.
I'll trade you. You might not even see. Actually,
that's not a trade.
I don't know why you made that move, Connor.
That is
because that was bold.
I'm simply in your head.
Yeah, that was bold. I don't know why you did that. But,
okay. Well, we can maybe bring it back to the analysis board. I'm a little bit. Yeah. We should probably demonstrate why. Oh no. Oh, guys, how long was the lesson between Andrea and Connor?
Well, it wasn't the longest lesson, but I want to go back to the game sense, Levy, here, because if Connor has his queen, all right, king of all simps, he will make the thing happen. He will get the job done. So sure, maybe he blundered here, a couple people. Okay, maybe the board says he's supposed to be down 7 pawns. But I think end of the game, that's when Austin will be nervous.
Right. And is that going to be?
And he just played a terrible move too.
Yeah, just you can just open up his king.
Right. So Ludwig, what was the better move instead of pushing the pawn?
Literally moving up the other pawn.
Well, you could do that, but also what I was going to say as well is you could also just move the knight out instead of the pawn. Like put the knight on f6, for example, as well. But yeah, anything but f6. Anything but f6. Yeah. Literally any other move was good, basically. And so now we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, when in doubt, you should try to develop your pieces. I like how Connor's getting all his pieces out, but it would have been better instead of bishop h3 to obviously move the bishop to g2. On a serious note, as serious as I can put this, sometimes beginners, they move a bishop like this and they think I'm attacking their bishop with my bishop, but the bishop can just take them.
Well, so, I mean, to be fair, Levy, there is a good chance that Connor maybe is so new to the game that he's confusing chess with shotrange, which was the old chess about 2,000 years ago.
Of course.
And in old chess, you could only move the bishop 2 squares. So I can understand he might have had a different thought in mind.
Yeah. Actually, so true, because he just kept bringing up shotrange when we were playing Fall Guys. So that probably is it, Hikaru. Good call there. I will say, in the coaching lesson, Andrea said, I have one goal for you this game. It wasn't win, all right? It wasn't check. It was castle. So he's kind of close.
No, he's not.
I'm not going to get it right side because I don't know if he knows about castling through check and how you're not able to do that. But eventually it will come.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Left side.
Yes.
But you know what I would say is actually the problem for Austin here is he has to find that pawn move that Ludwig mentioned where he moves the pawn in front of his king. So otherwise he's going to have trouble getting the pieces into the game on the right side, his bishop, knight, and rook.
Okay, they're both pushing f pawns. They've met in the middle. Now neither one of them can. Okay, does Austin know bishops go backwards?
Austin is not looking very happy, so I'm not sure.
I don't think so. Look, I don't even all the time know that they go backwards. It's just not something you look at. I think in your mind, you categorize pieces as certain things. All right, this is my attacking piece. It's always looking down at the king. And then you just forget about it. You've just locked it in your mind as that. And I think a good thing to do for beginners is to re-look at the board and then forget what you've written down as truth and try to recognize, hey, maybe I missed something.
Right.
So if he gives himself the opportunity here, maybe he can pull it off.
I'm trying to put a a stamp of logic on the move rook c7. Can one of you please help me out? I really, is he defending his king pawn?
I
He sh-
think
Ludwig,
I
go ahead.
remember playing chess when I was really young against my uncle and thinking that, man, this rook is a piece of shit. This guy does not want to ever be in a helpful position. I have to like move him up, move him right, and move him up. And I think that might be where Austin's head's at. It's going for like the 4-move rook setup, just so he's somewhat useful. Because maybe he sees the knight and doesn't see a way to immediately attack it and recognizes that, yeah, I could bring my rook down many ways. And maybe he pushes his pawn up here. That'd be great. Pushes pawn up, then brings the rook over. Maybe that's
not
where
a
he's
bad move at
thinking.
all. It is not a bad move at all. Well, if the bishop never comes back to take the knight, that knight's going to be a little bit annoying. So if Austin finds a way to kick it out, he does have both pawn moves. He can attack with the queen, which would be interesting because the bishop and the queen are equidistant at that moment.
Let's play a little game. How many turns do you think the bishop will be able to take the knight before it's either noticed or no longer an option?
I'm gonna say 5 moves.
5 moves. Okay. Levy, you going higher or lower? Over or under 5? 5.5. The line.
I go 3. I'm going lower.
I'm going over. I'm thinking a solid. We're doing moves is not both, right? I believe that's
Yeah, we'll just do like 1 move for white.
Sure.
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, just straightforward. Yeah.
In chess actual terminology, is a move both players?
Yes, technically.
And then the individual move is called something else, right? What is that? There's no word for it. Like if just one person does something, like half a move. You guys don't know it?
This is why we have Ludwig on the show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey guys, it's called apply. Okay.
But yeah, apply actually is computer terminology, but still, yeah. That's technically probably what you'd call it. Like, yeah.
GMs are handed out to anyone these days, I guess.
Wow.
Okay, so we saw 1 move though, right? There's one. How many turns did he miss tonight? He's had at least 2 or 3 already to capture, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, I think the knight. He's moved it. I win.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
nice.
Good call.
Okay. But at the same time, he went to the one square that black is protecting more than any other square on the board.
Yeah, he had
That
I mean, he had really nowhere to go, right? I don't think
He could have gone back to 1 square on the edge of the board, but that was it. And that was not a normal move.
he had nowhere to go forward, which I think
yeah.
is how their minds are working right now, is forward only.
Correct.
Right.
Have they moved backwards once? Every move has been forward.
That is actually, that's true. Yeah.
No, not yet. I think they won't move backwards until they're forced to move backwards.
All right, bishop takes.
Yeah, nice. So far this game's kind of shaping into what I'd hoped it'd be.
Wanna listen in? Listen to some banter. Let's get in on some banter.
Complete honestly, it did not make sense at all.
As much sense as I thought it would.
No.
Truly, but it was bold. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was trying to be bold. Just kind of threw that out there, but it was not the play. It was not.
Okay.
Really wasn't. Incredibly bold. Thought
wasn't
you knew
good at
what
all.
you were doing. Turns out you don't.
You're in my head now.
I am. I'm in your head. The clock's ticking.
Does Austin sound like a baseball broadcaster?
Oh God. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a game plan.
Maybe a different show.
No,
or love involved.
And then currently, I have lost that game plan.
Yeah, you're lost.
I'm very lost.
You're getting outplayed by someone with 400 elo. How does that feel? What the hell was that?
I moved the pawn.
I know, but why? What was the strategy behind that?
I'm moving it up.
Okay. All right. Well.
All right.
Don't really know why.
Maybe we bring it back to deep dive into the move pawn to a5. Oh, pawn to a6. Austin stubbornly declining his opponent the opportunity to go any further.
Now let's talk about this a5 move.
Yeah,
here,
let's talk about it.
Obviously, there's a game plan in mind. Walk us through the line after a5.
Right. So Hikaru, you want to?
Yeah, I think the thing is, what Ludwig said, you hit the nail. You hit the nail on the head, basically, which is that he's just trying to go forward. Every move is forward. So, like, I think if we believe in that logic, he just played G4. So he's trying to just go forward with every piece. So he's going to move, like, I'm going to predict he plays either one of the 2 pawns up, or he's going to move the rook to A4, I think.
If he plays rook A4 right now, I will gift your channel 20 subs if he sees rook A4.
Okay.
I would be mind blown.
Really?
If he sees rook A4.
Yeah, I don't think is it that excellent of a move?
No. I mean.
Well, I think the thing that Levy's saying is that it's not a natural move. Like, he thinks it's just so unnatural. But Levy, why do you think it's so unnatural when he's trying to go forward? I'm kind of curious.
I'm trying to get into the mind of a player who is trying to fill the shoes of somebody like Mizkif, just having to. And he's played the first backwards move of the game, Bishop G1.
Wow.
Connor, an innovator of the game of chess. I think he went back a little too far, though.
I think if you gave me
30... Ludwig, do you see the trap? Do you see the way to win here? When there's a tactical trap now, since he went back too far.
Yeah, I mean the bishop, right? You can just move the bishop to G2, and then the
very
rook
good.
is useless.
Very nice.
Bishop, yeah. Okay.
Look, let's be clear here. Look, okay, Mizkif dropped out. All right, Chess.com reaches out. They say, Ludwig, look, we need you. And I says to the guys, I could at any moment walk all over these players, earn all the money at the top of winner's bracket this time, but I'm retired. Okay. Sometimes you feel like you've done all you can for the game, the beautiful game, and you just got to walk away. I don't, have you ever felt like that, Hikaru, yet? Or do you feel like you have more to do? I don't know if you've felt this yet.
No, I have not felt this. Not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
Really? I've talked to Magnus about it a bit, so.
Right. Your fellow Scandinavian.
Yeah, we are both the same. Me, Magnus, and Hafthor. All Scandinavian. Some of us just got gifted different things.
Very true. Very true.
I would like to wager both. Okay. That move is actually potentially brilliant because Connor is attacking the bishop, and he got it.
Oh my God!
Now,
and look at Austin recoil.
Yeah, his face is so bad.
Let's listen in.
Oh my God. That was really awesome.
Thanks.
I didn't expect that out of you. I did not expect that out of you.
I went and I got the guy.
That was a brilliant move.
He got the guy.
Taking advantage of your
Can anyone at Chess.com confirm if that's considered a brilliant move?
You're under the influence.
No.
Is that
Austin, it's 4 p.m.
Connor, it's not. It's 1 p.m. I'm on the West Coast.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, I thought you were Austin.
I can't interrupt this banter.
Wait, what?
Oh, I don't know why I thought that.
No. Okay.
You think Austin lives in Austin?
Kind of in a hole now.
Yes, he did.
Why would you live on the West Coast? Let's talk about that. What are you doing?
Crazy.
Where do you live?
Atlanta.
Why would you live in Atlanta?
Because it's not the West Coast.
Ugh. You don't even know what time zone you're in. You're like on the edge.
I'm on the Canon time zone. I don't need to know what time zone I'm in.
God. Atlanta. Ugh.
Can you not?
Georgia?
Austin, stop.
Texas in the middle of the country? Who was he trying to insult?
Jesus. The Falcons?
Ugh, don't bring the Falcons into this. Too far.
The Falcons.
Don't bring the Falcons into this, Austin. Come on. Unnecessary.
Doing that well.
Hey, how was that? How's that Super Bowl?
That's unnecessary. Do you realize how much that hurt me?
No, yeah.
That was a tough day.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do this.
Ooh, I don't like
This
this.
would be a big mistake.
I don't like this, Austin.
I know.
I don't like my situation right now.
I know. You're in a bad spot
I will
right
say,
now. Really.
if Connor's
You
able
really
to
are.
find knight to d5,
It's
You're
all right.
really in a bad spot. You're in a really bad spot.
Nah.
I don't know if Austin will see
Nope.
Yep.
the take.
Nope.
Maybe he'll see the queen threat and then think to defend the queen
You
first.
suck.
Oh my God, he's going for it.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you heard me.
Austin.
Yeah, that's right, Connor. I'm getting inside your head. You're no good. You're never gonna be
Austin,
good at
no
chess.
need. No
Inside your head.
need.
That's right, Connor. You heard me. Oh, that's an interesting move that you just did there.
You scared?
Nope.
I'm
You're a
scared.
little bit
I'm not even
scared.
playing. I'm
Nope,
terrified.
Not at all.
Oh my goodness, I am terrified.
Well, he tried to castle one way.
Uh-oh, Austin's scared.
Okay.
Oh, F5. So the reason why all of this is completely falling off a cliff every single time, guys, is because of knight takes c2. That's it. Because and rookie. Oh
It's
my
check.
goodness.
It's check though. It's check now. So,
Oh,
so now
no.
Ludwig, after queen takes rook, you can't take the pawn because the black king is in check.
Yeah. I also think that if Connor finds just still knight to d5, the knight will never move back. Austin's knight will never move back. I believe that to be truth. So I think you can cheese that if you know that information and then use that as a pseudo tactic.
Right.
A pseudo tactic. At this rate, I would be very worried if I was Austin, because I'm not sure the players are familiar exactly with the time format. It's 10-minute, 5-second bonus, and
I think
yeah, both
Austin's
players have plenty of
recognized.
time.
I think Austin's recognized this. He's moved faster, and I think he's actually trying to make Connor move slower
okay.
by talking to him.
What?
Oh, come on.
What?
That was insane.
Oh.
I
Are you kidding me?
am pretty
Connor,
sure.
that was bad, but
that was not a good play.
Right before
What
the
did I
lesson.
do?
Are you kidding
They
me?
were-
I
I'm
thought I
checking.
was gonna get you on the next turn.
What do you really thought? You
Oh, that
really
was
thought
really
that I was gonna just
stupid.
miss that completely.
Oh, that was really
Okay,
dumb of
let's
me.
see.
Why
Let's
did
see
I
if
do
Austin
that?
recognizes
Oh my God.
that is knight can take her.
Just- Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
That was just. Did you just move?
No.
Okay. Now,
Hard to lie about
this
that.
is dangerous. Very dangerous. Hold on. Where
He
can
hasn't
that horsey
immediately
go?
recognized that it was a blunder. I think he's looking at the queen.
Mm-mm-mm.
And he,
Wow. And
Ludwig, you're a genius.
Wait, what did
You
you say?
are-
I wasn't paying
Here.
attention.
I'm not
this
telling
could be
you.
huge here if Connor recognizes what he
You tell
has.
me.
Right,
Oh, you- I
because
see,
he
it's
won't
yellow.
See that he can capture back.
Did you play that chess play test thing?
Mhm.
Hey,
and he's
Austin.
oh
Yeah, no.
oh my.
Oh no!
So now
Oh.
he's in check. Austin's only thoughts will be, how do I move this king out of check? Like Hikaru said, even though this is
Oh,
a
no,
clear
I'm in
take
check.
from the
Yeah.
bishop
I'm in check.
backwards, it
Hold on,
shouldn't
that's-
happen.
You could go 2 and then down 1.
Oh my gosh,
Hold
we
on,
gotta
go 2 and down 1.
we gotta get on
And
the
then,
on the
you
big
could
board
go-
here.
This
Knight
is a good
takes
game of chess,
c7.
I have to say.
See, the thing is, Austin's got 90 seconds to get out of check.
Yeah.
And
It-
if
Keep going, keep going.
I was just gonna say on Chess.com, when you try to make illegal moves, your king flashes. If that setting is not on, there is a legitimate chance that he doesn't find an escape.
Well, I feel like at the end of the day, if he's really nervous, he'll just move the king, right? Because you can move the king in a lot of legal spaces here,
And
which
he's
is
done-
what he
okay.
ends up doing. And now this is what I was saying about this game. This is why I was excited about this game. Like, maybe they're bad, right? Maybe they're terrible.
They're not.
But the fact of the matter is, how many games can you watch where you blunder your queen by moving it right next to a king with absolutely no defense and still be in it? That you don't see this at the World Series of chess.
Correct.
That event doesn't even exist, but it should.
It
There
should.
you go.
That's a good. Hey, Hikaru, that one's on the house.
Right. Yes. World Series of Chess, all the different events. Yeah, I like it. You're full of good ideas.
I think he needs to lay down the pressure. I don't hate
Yeah,
that
but-
because I don't. Nah, this is bad actually.
Has Austin shown a backward move yet, though? Because again, now he's going to lose the bishop if he doesn't see that he can move it
Well,
backwards.
So this
He
is
will.
a situation where the backward move is forced because he's threatened the bishop. Austin's eyes will be trained on the bishop. He'll
Nope.
Oh,
Wow. But
No.
he finds another good
yeah,
move.
he looks for another good move.
That move was
Wow.
winning a lot of times. At this point, it's still very good. It's a fork. The knight jumps in, hits the king. King's now got to move somewhere. And
Yeah, I think as long as he moves his king up diagonally, it'll be great. Because if he moves it sideways, he can't capture the knight. It's still not that big of a deal. He can still take the bishop.
Austin's got a minute.
Yeah, that's true. Time does play a factor. And I think communicating with each other is actually in Connor's favor because it's harder to not only focus on the game, but talk to your opponent. Wow.
Wow, I did not expect that. I thought he would take the rook for sure.
And he's popping off on
Come
a
on,
worse move.
Austin.
Very clear.
Out of my house.
Don't
As we all know,
run.
Knight's worth less than rooks.
Out.
Why are
Get
you
out.
running?
Out of here, Connor.
Great move. That might be the move of the game.
Austin, don't run away.
Don't think it's time to pop off yet.
I got time. I can't run out of time here.
Great. Good find from Connor.
Oh, Austin,
no.
Austin is
Oh
choking
boy,
this.
I got to keep moving here because if I don't,
You do.
He
gonna run out of
really
time.
celebrated
Ooh.
early. Don't take
okay,
that,
that was a
Connor.
bad move.
That
Oh,
was
no.
a bad.
He's returned the
no.
favor.
That's
Oh,
a
no.
bad move.
Oh
This
no
is
no
an
no!
easy
Don't
take.
see it.
Rook takes rook.
No 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 no!
Straight
no.
down.
Oh,
Straight down.
Oh,
Rook
He's
takes
no.
won
rook.
it.
Wow, what a big
Oh, God,
blunder. Bishop still under threat on the
God.
left side from the other rook. I don't know if we'll
Uh-oh.
see
Oh,
that
no.
defense either.
Oh no no!
If
no,
I
no.
know Connor, he might
I think I was
kamikaze
built
his
for this
rook
game.
into the G8 knight.
No, he's learned.
Oh, no,
He's
I'm
a
running out of
reformed
time.
man. He won't do
I
it.
don't
gonna make
think
bad
he's
moves
learned,
now.
Levy. That's insane that you thought
Get
that.
out of here.
Oh no!
Oh, you just,
You're right.
Oh, why did I
Oh
do that?
no, he
You're
did.
gonna just. Oh no!
He pulled the cursor back. He's not
You're
going to
just
do
gonna
it.
Do it.
You thought about it. You
Oh
thought about
no!
oh my gosh.
it. Wow,
What?
best
Wow.
move. Actual
Oh no!
best
Why
move.
can I only move there? Why am I? Oh, I'm in a
I'm
bad spot.
stunned.
No, this is bad
I'm
for you.
really
Not-
stunned.
Yeah.
He's very close to checkmate here.
Mhm.
I don't know the exact line. I would go H7 with the right rook, and then you just go C8 with the left rook, and then you get checkmate. I don't
Yeah,
know.
actually, there's an easier.
Oh!
Oh, he just walks into
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Checkmate
yeah.
at one.
Now he
Kamikaze
just-
and take the knight. Game
If
over.
he takes the knight, it's GG's.
If he takes the knight,
Oh,
we
I don't
have
know.
witnessed the ascension of a title player.
Wait.
And he's done it.
That was really silly.
Connor! Wow.
What?
What was his
I win.
rating halfway through that game?
But
What was
how?
It was
Because
minus
he's
like
just-
20.
Yes.
Yeah, but I would get you the
Mildly.
next turn no matter what you do.
Let's
Ladies
go back
and
and
gentlemen-
move
Move
up.
up, couldn't
Can we go
I? I
back
mean,
and
there's
see
Where would
how,
you move
how
up?
far down he was and the comeback that he made? Probably the biggest comeback in all of PogChamps.
That might be the biggest comeback in the history of the chess game. Like that, it was at its worst when he played the move Queen E3.
Wow.
On
Yeah.
move, I don't even know. Wow.
He's minus 19 there.
Yep.
Yeah,
Uh,
because of knight takes C2, and then you just simply pick up the queen, the family fork. But I called that move genius, guys, and I stand by what I said.
Yeah, and this just goes to show that pseudo tactics are actually viable at low level play. And by pseudo tactics, I mean doing something and praying to God your opponent doesn't notice. All right, putting your place or your piece in a blundered position, but that can only be captured when the piece moves backwards. The opponent's piece. Maybe they don't see that. Maybe they don't know about backwards moves. That's not
Mhm.
3-head. That's 5-head.
Wow.
This game, by the way, is the perfect example, on a serious note, why tactics are so useful, because there's just these one move, spots in every game. You just go, oh, I've seen this 100 times before. I play knight takes pawn, easy.
Mhm.
And I win the queen. And Connor, I guess, has a good spot for, like, this whole idea that he did, guys. Queen D2, Queen E3, Queen takes bishop. That was clever. I mean, the guy learned chess an hour ago. Like,
Right.
not bad at all.
I think that's intuitive, that you forget when you learn chess and then you remember when you get good at chess, is like moving your piece into positions where they're more useful. Like what I was talking about with the rook, where you like move them forward then left. Maybe it isn't the best. There's better ways to do it, but the idea of moving your piece into a valuable position, I think is like a pretty common thing to do at low level.
I think they are just about on the verge of playing another game. Now, Austin will have the white pieces. Tutelage under Alexander Botez. Very scared what his opening is going to be, but I think we're going to listen into their opening moves. Their game is not live yet. Any predictions?
I think Austin takes this one.
You think we're getting...
I think Austin will take it as well.
I think Austin crumbled a bit there at the end for sure. He made some great moves. I think he sees blunders quicker than Connor, which is going to be key here to win. If he figures out the legendary move backward tactic, game over.
I also just want to point out live action learning. So move 23, the guy goes queen e8, and what he probably learned and retained from the lesson that he did with Andrea was that if you check the king and it looks like this, it's kind of cramped, it can't move anywhere, it's mate. And he was right, except for the fact that it can take. And so a lot of moves later, instead of playing the move rook takes g8 right around here, once he actually successfully broke through, he hovered over this move and then went, uh-oh, wait, it's the same thing. The king moves over and takes me. And he didn't play it. And he won the game in just a few moves, like literally right afterwards. So
Analyze, adapt, ascertain.
yes. Conceive, believe, achieve. Luke Rockhold.
Now, Hikaru, I have a quick question. Does this inspire you to play more chess? Oh, did we lose Hikaru?
Your question might have.
His camera froze.
Yeah,
he's put on the fucking sunglasses. He's taking a nap on this one. He might quit the good game if he watches another. But we are into it.
I don't like how
Are we listening in?
That's your first move.
Yes, we are.
Why?
I just don't. I don't like it.
Why are
It
you
trips
so
me out,
afraid?
'cause when I first learned how to play, I didn't learn that way.
I didn't either. That's just something I came up with.
This is against. This is a little off-putting.
That's the Connor Gambit.
I know. You need to play like they taught me in the round. Like I'm only know how to react to certain moves.
This is actually very good.
I'm just
That's
gonna-
not very good.
Ooh.
Jeez, he just snapped
You can
it.
have that.
Yeah,
You can have that all
immediate
day
fine.
long.
I want it.
All day long. you
I
can
want
have
it.
that. I
And this
wanted to
might
give
also
it to
be
you.
because he.
Okay,
wanted to-
thank.
Andre might
I
have taught him
appreciate
about
it.
pinning the knight.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I wanted to give it to you.
Austin. I really appreciate that.
I think just a little handicap. You know what I mean?
Right.
A little handicap.
Get in my head early
All
on.
good.
All right. Is he going to snap the knight too?
I got options here, Austin. I'll be real.
Yeah, I know.
I got options.
You're gonna take
He's right about
something
that.
else, and I just made a terrible move.
Am I though?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
no.
you're
Don't
gonna
move the
take-
knight again. Come
Am
on.
I really gonna take? I don't know if I am.
You're gonna take something else. It's coming. You know what, Connor?
What?
Oh, he really,
I really
wants to do
like
that.
you.
I like you too, Austin.
You're a
I think
nice
you're a cool
guy.
guy.
Oh.
Really nice guy.
Thank you.
Now that's doubly
welcome.
bad.
God, I'm
Austin
so
just
in your head
sees
right now,
Rook
Austin.
take bishop.
I know.
Then he's also threatening taking the knight, which is also not defended.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you so
I think
much,
he's gonna
Jesus.
go
You're so
for
good.
a very
Oh,
ballsy
God,
play
I was
here.
So close. I can't believe
He's got to
it.
stop diving his horse into the opponent's territory. Uh-oh.
I cannot
Yeah.
believe
He's
I
hovering.
had.
I can't believe you got away with that either.
That was really.
Yeah, this is a
incredible.
ballsy play he's thinking about doing.
I'm thinking about it, Austin.
I know your time's ticking
You
now.
are.
I'm thinking about it.
I don't
Okay.
like that you're thinking about it. Is my
All
problem.
right. Okay.
That did nothing.
All
That
right.
did nothing at all.
Well,
The only thing that did
that's
was make a pawn hang.
let's see, where's the danger?
Yeah, that was a
Don't really see
suboptimal
it.
move. Oh, but he baited
Okay,
him.
guess
He
what?
baited him.
Wow!
Oh,
Oh my
that's why you did
5
that. I see why you
NGM
did that.
pseudo
I'll just do
tactic
that.
All right,
wizard.
that's exactly what I wanted you to do.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god,
see.
he
That is
actually
why you did that.
exactly
baited
what I
him.
wanted you to do.
Right. It was sort of like
Walked into Connor's
you know,
trap.
Just like perfectly encapsulate exactly what I wanted to do.
okay. Is that are you really thinking this far ahead?
Yes.
Mm.
I'm thinking 3 turns
I-
down the road.
I actually think Connor's
Okay.
a better player.
Yeah, give this man the principles, and I think we're gonna get a potential
Oh, you're so
champion of a
scared.
bracket.
Yeah, well, I knew you were gonna take
You're
this,
You know what
so-
they say,
so
Levy?
scared,
When
Austin.
you're learning chess, they say, hey, you got to learn the principles, and then after you learn them, that's when you get to forget them.
Yeah, I say that. Yeah. But
Connor skipped the first step. He never learned them, already forgot them, and I think he skipped playing at an intermediate level to already playing at an advanced level.
right. Well, I don't know if I agree fully. I don't like he doesn't like bishops very much.
Baited him. That was insane. He moved a pawn forward, made it so appetizing for the rook, and then literally did a 4-point versus 5-point trade, right? Knight pawn versus an entire rook.
Yeah, the reason he played b5, actually, his logic was that, oh, I see that if he takes me with the rook, I take with the knight. Now, there's a lot of reasons why the move b5 is not a good move, because you can play, you know, you can play a move like c5 earlier, which would have attacked the rook and defended the knight, for example. But yeah,
thinking about pseudo tactics.
Exactly.
You're thinking that your opponent will do the right thing. And that's not the truth they're operating in. If you assume your opponent does the right thing, you play good moves. If you assume, but if their opponent actually does bad things, then they might end up being wrong moves. But if you assume they do bad things and then you do bad things, then those are the right things. Are you following here? Are you following me, Levy?
I am following, and no, Hikaru didn't tilt out of watching the game. He had I think his computer died, so we're about to re-add him. Let's listen in to Connor again, and we'll get Hikaru back on.
At the Hikaru.
Man, time is ticking, Connor.
Yeah, I had an idea for a move and then I lost it, so now I'm kind of like reconsidering. I'm gonna do that.
So why don't you like WAP? Like,
well, I mean, I do. It's just, you know.
Well, I know, I get it, but like, is there just like a particular reason?
It's just not my kind of music.
Song?
Okay,
yeah, Hikaru, do you know what WAP is?
That's fair. I can respect that.
Hikaru's back now. This is
I just think it sends a powerful message, you know. Like,
I think that's no, I agree. I think that's awesome.
You know,
and that aspect of the song, I think, is awesome.
True.
No complaints there.
No, absolutely not. It's not really my thing. To full transparency.
No, I know.
But I do appreciate it. Wow, I don't know why I let that happen.
I don't know either.
Connor went to b8 with his rook here. I think that's a great move.
What did you take? I forgot what you took. I wasn't paying
aggressive and
attention.
ballsy.
Your mom.
He's hovering it.
Are you kidding?
He's hovering. Great move. A fantastic move.
Yes, you confused me because you said b8, and I was going to say it's already on that square, but you meant just traverse the board down to b1.
Terrible.
No, you're fine.
I was watching it from
I'm good because you can't. You can go to C.
You're completely fine, Austin.
You can go to C if you want.
Quite literally does nothing.
You go to C. See what happens when you go to C. See what happens when you go to C.
I'm thinking about it, and I don't like
Okay.
What this does is it stresses out Austin. I think Austin might make an ill-advised move by moving his bishop at some point. As long as Connor doesn't move the rook, right? Doesn't take with that rook, leaves it there. At some point, Austin will feel the need to do some basic stuff. He'll be like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, I need to activate my pieces. Moves it, and then will threaten, I think, maybe his queen. I think there's an opportunity for that to happen. I think there's a future Botez gambit that might come from that rook move.
Wow. Wow. Okay, I mean, let's check in on this. I love to listen to their banter. I mean,
yeah, let's run it.
We might as well take this game off.
You're protected there too.
I am. Austin, I'm protected everywhere.
Not true.
I just don't know what I'm doing.
That's fine. See, I respect that. I respect that you understand that.
Yeah.
Hikaru's back.
Did you just take something?
Maybe. Did I?
I don't know.
Look at the board.
Now I'm in trouble, but you're in trouble too. So
We're all in trouble.
So you guys know if you
We're
use
kind of at a little bit of a stale part of the game here.
It is. Ooh, I didn't actually want to do that. Can I take that back?
You mean you could like highlighting?
I didn't mean to do that one, Austin.
Highlight it, and then doesn't it also tell you the log of moves on the right?
Yes. Yeah. The notation. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no. So that's a. Oh no.
Man, this is a tense game. I mean, Austin has to win this game.
I know what you would do if I did that. Which is what makes the game interesting, right? Like that.
Try it.
Debating.
That's what makes the game cool.
Come on, take my pony.
I don't even want the pony.
Come on.
I really have no interest. I have no interest in the pony, Austin.
You hear it?
Austin, I have zero interest in the pony. I don't want the pony.
I think that's the only reason
No.
he didn't take it is because Austin said take it.
All right.
And the
Let's
comms
see.
coming into play here.
Don't make the pony noises again, please, by the way. That made me a little bit uncomfortable.
I just got to get better at this game. I just really do.
I've never even seen chess before today.
Me neither. Really, truly, I
Guys,
haven't.
I am so
both of
scared.
them. What are you scared of here? What do you think might happen? Are you just you're at a loss?
I feel as though I'm in a never ending line for a roller coaster. Like every time I go through the ride, I'm just back in the first seat and I'm ready to go again.
I'm worried that he will check or not check, but threaten the queen here. Yeah, okay, that's what I was worried would
Connor.
happen, and it did happen.
Oh, that was bad.
Which was bad of him.
That one's on me.
Connor, that was
Connor
That one's
does
on me.
not
That was a bad
respect his
play.
knights and bishops that much.
I didn't think fully.
I don't
I
even
thought
know.
I was
Now,
thinking
moving up
too
his pawn
fast.
would be brilliant.
Yeah,
was-
you really.
The pawn on
I was.
E6.
Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. But all right.
That was. Yeah, I don't know why you did that either. That was just really questionable.
Yeah, no, I've made some questionable mistakes now. I wasn't really
Yeah,
paying full attention.
You really had it in the bag, and then I don't know what you've done.
I kind of tossed it. It's okay. I still believe.
Yeah,
I'm back from bigger.
I think this
bigger
game is just going to be who can
deficits.
just
Deficits? Which one
accidentally
is it, Logan?
win.
No,
You mean deficit,
who
or
can
were you going
accidentally
for
make the
another
right
word?
move?
I'm not a words guy.
Austin.
Deficit. Perfect.
What?
It's not. Come on, we're better than that.
I feel like a golf commentator right now.
Are you sure? I mean, I don't know.
Maybe.
Connor recognizes he can't move the H5
All right.
pawn.
I tell you
You
what,
can't
Connor,
really
I'll
move
take you
many
down in Flight
pawns.
Simulator though.
If he
I'm
ever
sure you would.
Can land the hell out of a plane. Okay.
I'm playing a risky play here. I'm thinking a
Yeah.
couple turns ahead, but I am making a risky play.
I think he's
Really?
hoping that
Oh, you have no
Austin
idea what
will
I'm
take
doing, do you?
with
Oh,
the
I know
knight,
what you're doing.
and then he will
Oh,
I'm
take
gonna
the queen.
foil it right now.
Oh, you have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm gonna
See,
foil it right
he's
now.
doing this
oh my,
a lot.
he actually
right?
doesn't know. Oh my
Like,
I
God.
do.
He's baiting. Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
God, it's risky.
Yeah. It's exactly what he's doing. I think that's Connor's
I
main
could do
game
something. I
plan.
could do something here, but it's just. Oh God.
Ooh.
Oh
Oh,
no.
man.
no!
Uh-oh, Austin.
And it
no!
worked.
You fell right for my
It literally
classic
worked.
blunder.
Yep,
No!
insane.
Oh
Insane.
You fell right for my
Wow.
classic trick.
God, you
It's
dirty.
the only tactic
son of
Connor knows, and
Oh
it's
my
still
God,
working.
Austin. You fell right for it.
Oh, now I hear you
Can't
guys. Okay,
put
hello.
me in positions like that. You know
Hikaru!
I'll take it every
Hey,
time.
you're back.
I know, and that's why I did it.
Man, I was
Take
getting
it every
worried.
time.
Put
Okay.
it right there for you.
Everyone thought you
Oh, it was so
rage
good,
quit
though.
commentary.
It felt so good to take.
no,
They
no, I
thought
did
you
not.
rage
Sorry
quit because
about
you were
that.
about to quit the game of chess if you had to keep watching.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So what's happening? Somebody's winning, right?
So they've just
The
been moving
fans.
pieces randomly, and then Connor went for another bait. He basically moved his pawn to d6, hoping that Austin would take with knight from b5, which happened, and it was his
Mhm.
one defended piece, and so Connor took it. That's one Connor tactic. that he applied.
Oh.
And then he took the bishop just
And he
now.
does see the bishop take as well.
Guys-
It lended itself naturally. So he was down, I think, 9 at one point in this game, and has all of a sudden brought it back to a winning position.
Guys, this queen takes bishop 3 squares to the right happened last game.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Mhm,
same
exact
pattern.
same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish Austin would have recognized how bad that bishop being on that square was for him and how useless it was. But I think he just feels comfortable with it being there for some reason. When you play early chess,
Yes.
you just feel comfortable. Like I used to feel very comfortable pinning with my bishop on my opponent's knight. I just felt comfortable doing it. I learned later on that it's not always good, but I felt very comfortable doing it, so I would always do it. Oh no.
Oh, bishop b2. Does he see? Oh, and he's taken the queen.
And what did I tell you, Levy, earlier on? I knew that would work. If you
Yep.
brought the rook down eventually, as long as the presence was there, there would be a blunder. I know how these players' minds are working, what they're thinking, all right? Because you categorize pieces. You think they're safe, and then you forget. You don't look at the board once again. And so, as I predicted, the blunder came out. I've seen this game top to bottom. It's going to be a Connor dub.
Yeah, but
I
didn't you
agree.
say Austin was gonna win?
No, well, let's ignore Jesus. Levy. Come on, what are you ruining my what are you doing here, Levy? For Christ's sake! Come on, I called a couple things. Just pog you.
All right, pog you. We got it. All right. I was just about to ask how you would maximize your oh boy. All right, Ludwig, put it away. Tactical shot here. Let me see. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I was actually on God. I was going to say the same thing. I think it's whatever the most aggressive play is what will be played. I think he might see rook take or queen take rook here as well. If not, oh no, well it's white to move.
Well,
but I think
don't do it.
White will probably move their king.
It's a good move, though. It's a good move.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Connor just found like 5 very good moves in a row.
Yeah, he's due for a blunder, that's for sure. I think he's gonna move either his queen or rook, that's for sure. I think he might try to bait here. Well, that's great.
Oh, wow. He found the best move in the position. Oh, my gosh.
That is literally... It's mate. I mean, you're just mating the guy. Queen b1 is a mate. I mean, it's a buffet of checkmates, and he's threatening the bishop. What a move.
Oh, wow.
Don't know what Austin's response will be, but I think Connor sees... I feel like Connor might go F1 here with his queen.
Oh, Austin. Oh, Austin.
That's what I'm worried about.
I see it.
Is that I'm not sure what Austin's response will be, but I think
I'm
Connor
not
is
4.
eyeing
Austin, I
queen
turned
to rook.
21 on Wednesday, actually.
Maybe
I'm
not
a big boy.
remembering
Well, you
that
look
the
like
king
you're 4,
can't
okay?
take
That's
the queen.
no.
Listen here, you little shit.
No.
It'll be
ruined
the
a
last
pretty
time you
free
get away with
checkmate.
this.
Whoa.
Now, even if you play queen
Whoa.
takes rook, and then you find rook takes bishop,
That was just
that technique
uncalled
to
for.
winning, simplifying, just getting all the pieces off the
Thank you
board.
for- Hey, I really appreciate
Another
you saying
way.
that.
I mean,
Sorry.
checkmate in 1 is good, but you might as well prolong the
I just
game
know
and
it- I just
prolong the
don't know
trash.
what's
You just
talk.
know it's coming.
You did
just
assume
know it's
that he would
coming.
find
Right. No,
the
just
rook
make a
takes
move.
Bishop, which was bold of you,
I'm
Levy.
gonna get out of the way and just let you have it. You know.
True.
You did find it. Wow.
I'm just
Psych.
securing
You found it
the
early.
method.
As we go on, we remember.
This is crazy.
All the times we had together. As our lives change and whatever.
This is
we
over.
will
This is going to be
still
over. Connor's going to
be
win the game.
friends forever.
Ooh. Wait a minute.
Friends forever.
Wow.
Gentlemen, how many moves will it take him
Why
to
did you
win
do
via
that?
checkmate?
2.
3.
14.
Come on, man.
Okay. That's not bad. He'll probably
I
see
like
the
that.
checkmate in the next couple
Stop
of moves.
running.
Yeah. I don't know if he knows about the walk down, but maybe that's what he's thinking.
This is crazy. If Andrea taught him the ladder mate right before the show and he gets to use it and does it
Stop
successfully.
running.
No.
Take it.
I think it's just like
No.
Take it, Austin.
No.
Take the
Can't take it,
piece.
No.
Yeah, what is he
What
telling
are
him
you
to
gonna
take?
do?
I think he
What are you
thinks
gonna do?
that the king can take the rook.
Well, it's your
What are
turn.
you gonna do?
Captures the
It's
king,
your turn.
perhaps?
No,
I
it's
guess.
not. It's your turn.
Oh, Austin.
They're debating whose turn it is.
No, he definitely
go-
knows the ladder.
But he moved the queen to the kind of the wrong square, but he'll still find it, I
Playing
think.
with my
The
food.
problem is if Austin goes G1, I
Right.
think Connor might still go F1, or maybe he'll
Okay.
see it. Okay, maybe Levy was right.
Well, we're on move 5 now. I said 14. That was not very gracious, but
Wait, I'm actually stressed
Oh,
right now. I don't know how to
he's-
get you.
I think he sees it.
Oh my!
Okay,
Why
there
you
I
you
think
go.
Connor
What are you
sees
doing?
it.
I'm scared.
Wow.
I don't want you to kill me.
And now it should be easy since the king did not come close to the rook and the queen.
He
He
knows
should
now.
see
He
it
knows.
right
Oh,
away.
Austin.
yes.
Oh, Connor.
He wants to
You've
make
messed
sure.
up.
Double checking.
Why?
You've made a significant blunder.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
And it's on the board.
There it is.
Oh, dang it.
The ladder
This
mate.
is why. Oh, I could have stalemated it, and I just made a blunder.
I
Could not have stalemated. I
you-
don't
No,
think
no,
he
no.
knows
Done it
that
again.
As long as there's other pieces that can
Connor,
move.
you know what?
Undefeated.
Actually, a pretty good thing to know that I didn't know for a while is if there's other pieces on the board, there's really no risk of stalemate. You can kind of just experiment on how to check and figure out what works best for you.
Yes. Wow. Gentlemen, I did not expect that.
That was a great game.
That was amazing. That was great. From the start to the finish. Wow. We have to give hats off. Let's take a quick break. We'll see and try to get well, one or both of them to talk to us.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Good one. The deserts. Good luck. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Can I beat Waga and Dota? Hell no. The one Shazam. Thank you for the 2 months. And Raska Nelkov 49. I believe in you. Yeah. I don't know why I'm so nervous though. It's weird. It's not that weird, I guess. I'm just not that confident. But I feel like I have the skills, you know? Say hi to the main broadcast. What's up, Levy? Hello, guys. Not as nervous as Hafu. Yeah, she has more expectations on her. Couple of Pamela, thank you. Karo says you have to take off your shirt. It's in the game rules. Wait, is Hikaru even casting right now? Dude, Maymay's game was so entertaining to watch. He is? Oh. Hikaru always casts. Oh, okay. You gotta do her deep breathing techniques. Does Maymay have deep breathing techniques? I think she has short breathing techniques. It's called hyperventilating, yeah. Ugh. Hey dog, don't hang your queen. That's a good idea. You know, is it a misplay if you don't get punished for it? Who knows? It's just advanced PM, yeah. It's not misplaying if you don't get caught. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, if it goes to blitz, I think I'm done. I'm not a very fast chess player. I'm pretty good in slow circumstances where I could take like a year, you know? I can mail in my answer. Take a year to finish a chess match, but 10 minutes, man. I'm gonna turn down the music so I can focus a little bit more. Get ready. Just prioritize not flogging if he gets to blitz. Yeah. No hanging pieces, all that. I played some old dude at the park one time. He crushed me. I never played again. Do old people still play at the park? I think old people will probably play online now. In New York? Oh. I don't think I've ever seen someone play chess at the park. Like ever. Actually ever. Go to bigger cities? Oh, chess hustlers.
Welcome back, everybody, to PogChamps 3. No, just skipped ahead. PogChamps 2. You guys rattled me so much, I forgot the name of the entire event. Day 3. Austin, Connor, how are you guys?
I'm good.
You know, I've been better. Just wasn't my strongest showing today, folks. I need to practice a little bit more, to be honest with you.
That was the worst chess game I've ever seen in my life.
What do you mean?
And I watch Cutie play over her shoulder sometimes.
Right. Well, you know, Lud, it's coming from a guy where it was a victory for me if I were to make a legal move. And, you know, that's just coming into this tournament thinking that that was going to take me to the next level was just a huge, huge mess up on my part.
Austin, you actually had a lead in both games and a pretty tremendous lead, a big enough lead that at least game 1 would have been called curtains.
Right.
And game 2 was damn close. And then it ended up getting, you know, taken away from you with a pretty impressive comeback from Connor.
An accidental comeback. He didn't even mean to.
Well, I will say there were two specific tactics that one tactic that Connor used twice that ended up working out. We like to call it the bait and take.
Yes.
Right, Connor? So you saw this. This was not by accident.
There were a couple times where I did see something and I baited him.
You guys can see the board here on the screen, right?
I don't know how to use this application.
Well, you can just see it. You don't have to touch anything. You can
Yeah, don't touch it.
Visually with your eyes, you can see it, right?
No, I just see you because I touch stuff.
Connor. You are full cam on me right now.
Yeah.
Connor, click the bottom right, Connor. Click the bottom right.
Leave room?
No.
Don't leave the room.
Connor, how are you choking Zoom calls?
Yeah, you just won 2 chess games in front of like 30,000 people.
Exit full screen. Exit full screen.
Exit full screen.
All right.
Love tech support. Top right, Connor. Top right. Okay. Now click on the top thing where it's blue and stuff.
I did it.
Top middle. Top middle.
Top middle?
Yeah, there it is. Now you see it. It's on the right. Now you see the board on the right, right?
Oh, I did it again. Wait, I fixed it. I see it.
Great,
I see it.
Connor. Great.
I see it.
Even better in tech support
I
than
see it. I've never used Zoom. I'm not in college anymore.
All right, so look at the board on your right, boys. Look at the board on your right.
Okay, hold on. Can I address something real quick? This is real pissing me off.
Of course,
okay,
sure.
My rank at 299th, okay, or whatever, 299. Listen,
I'm sorry.
not
Okay,
all
do
of
think
you
you're
had to
ranked
play.
299th in the world. or
I
something?
lost to Alexandra Botez 30 consecutive times. Okay. So that's why not all of you had to play against Alexandra Botez in an odds chess match. Okay.
Right.
That's why my score's so low. Okay. Connor got to, Andrea held his hand throughout that and she let him win. That's why his score was so much higher than mine. This is
Austin. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
It's better if your score is lower because then you will have a better seed and you'll be able to play like worse players.
Yeah, I know. And that's what happened here, Ludwig. Look where it got me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If your seed was higher, it's not like it would have changed anything, I guess.
Right. That's what, because nobody is even close to this low of a ranking.
So it's more so for just
That's
like
true.
the socialness of it. You wish it was higher so you could.
I just wish it was higher so I wouldn't get made fun of. I'm going to be
actually, there's a really good way to raise it. There's a good way to raise it up.
By playing and winning.
Yeah, just fucking win.
I'm gonna shock
That's all
the
you have to
world.
do.
I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna shock the world. And I'm gonna win.
I can teach you.
Let us teach you something. Let us teach you something right here, because this is I believe this is game 2, right, Levy?
Yeah, this is game 2.
This is beginning of game 2, and then back up one move specifically, just to see. So you're in this position here, and Austin, you just played right rook left side to b4, and you were thinking of taking that knight. Maybe it was a great move. All right, you're pressuring the knight, which is hanging.
No, Ludwig, he played the move because he saw the free bishop.
Oh, so even better. You took a bishop, and then you also had a free knight that was hanging. Connor does this, and this is, let me be very clear, the worst move possible.
That's
but
not
he
true.
goes b5 with his pawn.
Well, no, I mean the worst move is queen g5, which would just throw the queen. But yeah.
But it by all means is not a winning move.
Wait, what wasn't a winning move?
b5 with your pawn.
Why not?
b5, because he can just take the pawn with his
he can take the knight also
with his rook. Your knight is hanging. He can take your knight there.
Right.
You're leaving pieces unprotected, and they can just be taken because they're also under threat.
Right.
So you basically walked into a man's gun. It's like getting killed by Hikaru in Valorant. You fucked up somewhere because you walked into his prey.
Gentlemen, I would love to keep you both on as long as possible, but I think Connor's Zoom shenanigans set us back a little bit, and we have Dog and Zexro who have to go up.
We stalled too long. Anyway, the point of the lesson was just look around the board a bit, Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do lessons with your damn coaches.
I know. Sorry, I had a 30-minute lesson with Alexandra, and that was 2 weeks ago. And I really thought I retained a lot of information. I was feeling confident. I was feeling real confident.
I would just say play a little more than every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
maybe like every other day or something.
Right. Okay. I need to practice a little bit more. Who's next? Who do I play next?
We'll see. It should be coming in the upcoming week. I'll give you a coaching session. Austin, that's my guarantee.
You're gonna coach me? Do you even know how to play chess?
Why don't you coach me?
All right, gentlemen, you can figure out all of your coaching sessions with Ludwig. Ludwig's actually been quite sharp today. We wish you both the best. Connor, welcome to the show. Great
Thank
games.
you.
Austin, we want to see you bounce back. Let's
I'm gonna come back.
Let's show you guys who's coming up. Dog, Zexro, Hearthstone versus Fortnite. Who you guys got?
I don't know anything about their chess skills. Have you guys coached them at all?
No, I have not. I mean, I think Dog certainly has been playing a lot. He's worked with Hafu, so he's definitely the favorite. Zexro is a last minute replacement for I Will Dominate, so I think he's relatively new to the game, but I think he had like a 700 rating or 690 or something around there. If I'm not wrong, so it should be a good match.
Zexro's the one that got banned from Ninja's tournament, right?
Correct. Yes.
That's so hype. I hope he brings the same trash talk to chess that he did to Fortnite.
Wow, that is I did not know that.
Yeah, he won a Ninja tournament and then trash talked his opponent, and then Ninja was like, "All right, bye." But you know, he still won the money at the end of the day, and I can see he wants to bring his talent to a more how do I word it? More degen field, you know, the game of chess where we get rough here. You know what I mean? We're not soft.
Oh, we do. Yes. Chess fans can be very rough. Doesn't matter their level. Doesn't matter the level of the person that they're watching. Could be Hikaru. Could be me. Could be Ludwig. Could be Austin. Could be you know, they're going to be critical. They're going to be real
You're
critical.
talking a heavy mess, and so I want to see that energy. But you did coach Dog, right, Levy?
Yes, I gave Dog a lesson. So his playing style, I don't think I'm supposed to hold anything back. He's done several lessons with several people. Very solid, super solid. Some games he makes no mistakes. But the man told me straight up that he's okay losing on time because he feels as though if he makes no blunders, time management is not something that he, you know, worries too much about. That's something that he will pick up. I don't agree with that, but he's also he's got double the rating of his opponent.
Yeah.
So, oh, and Hikaru, he plays your opening. He plays knight f3, e3, b3.
Yeah, but Zexro also plays my opening. He plays the King's Indian like a man.
All right. Well, who we got?
I mean, I got to root for Zexro, of course. Like,
okay,
I just have to. I mean, he's playing the King's Indian. No one else has played the King's Indian, I think, in all of PogChamps. So I have to root for Zexro.
Have you taught him this? Where do you learn the King's Indian?
Maybe he watched my stream. I don't know. But h6 is kind of a weird move. So I don't know.
So Dog, I was doing a lesson with him maybe a week ago, and he told me that a coach that he's working with, like a guy who plays Hearthstone and chess, was like very skittish, wouldn't tell me the name. Taught him this. He taught him knight f3, e3, d4, b3, bishop b2, and now he's going to put his c pawn up and play bishop e2. Exactly as happening.
And did he just get coached by Forsen?
I think it was either Savidler or it was Zalay, one of the two.
So he said it wasn't Zalay. He also said it was somebody rated 2100, so it was not
Zalay. It was Zalay.
He said it wasn't Zalay. He said it wasn't Zalay.
Could have lied to you.
I asked him. He said he didn't lie. So listen, I believe him.
That's not how lies work, man.
Right.
He said he didn't lie, lol.
All right. One of us is going on the record suggesting that Dog is a liar. I just think he has a coach rated 2100. But like I said,
is Dog one of the favorites to take down this event?
Top 4, maybe top 3.
Yeah, I think it's very hard to tell because Dog many of the times that he's been playing, Hafu has been with him, so it's hard to judge just how strong he is on his own. Sure. But I think certainly he should be for sure in the top 8. I would say maybe around 3rd or 4th probably right now is what I would judge it at. But but he is one of the favorites. That being said, I'm extremely impressed by Zexro's opening. Because by pushing the pawn to h6, it looked like a weird move, but then he put the bishop on e6, so the knight can't attack the bishop. So he's showing some really good strats here.
Right, exactly. You don't need to justify h6 unless you literally are putting the bishop here. But like I said, guys, Dog is so solid. I mean, this is an opening that's extremely difficult to crack. So we'll see what Zexro can come up with. I want to see Ludwig playing like this. I know he's retired, but Ludwig, if you ever come out of retirement, I want to see this from you.
Yeah, I mean, I cracked that opening easy.
Right.
Late game Levy. I mean, I just don't love the right side of the board there.
For black, you think it's weak?
Yeah. It's just, not enough pieces, in my opinion. So I like to stack in a few more.
Well, Hikaru's cheering for Zexro. Now, I highly doubt both of these guys are on a call with each other trash talking. So
doubtful, very doubtful, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, they're not that familiar with each other. Let's see what Zexro's up to.
Okay.
He's.
So now if he pushes this up, I could defend. I could attack that. I think.
Very focused.
Very good so far. Very, very good.
Also, his board is covering 2 squares. I mean, his cam is covering 2 squares.
That is crazy from a streamer perspective.
Like, just move the window open, dude. Come on. Over.
The ads have better real estate than his camera.
Push this up. He defends with that. We take. And then I'm fine.
Gentlemen, if a piece moves to those squares, it's gone.
Yeah, I have a question. So, I guess in between.
Can't go there.
your moves.
Arts. I think I
when you're
take. I
thinking
think I
of what to
take.
Do you follow a line deep, or do you look at many different lines? Like Hikaru, for you, for example, if you're playing, are you looking at one line? Because I think that's what I would do, or some early players or beginners would do, is look at one line and stretch it far, hoping they do it, as opposed to like looking at.
Yeah, I
10
would say
strands.
like here, for example, what the thinking would be is just how many pieces do you attack this pawn, or not attack? How many pieces can you capture this pawn with, and how many can your opponent recapture with? How many pieces defend this pawn?
Yeah.
So I think as a beginner, it's more important to focus on just one line and try to calculate it a couple moves. Then look at multiple moves, because then your brain just starts getting confused.
Okay, sure. Keep it simple, stupid.
I think Dog got a little bit of tunnel vision there. He played d5, attacking the bishop, great move, but then he just kept attacking the bishop and didn't realize that it's just 2-1. Might be a little bit of nerves. He did remember that when the knight jumped to e4, that the bishops opened up, which is not a skill that everybody picks up on when they're first starting out. So then he took the bishop, and now, well, unfortunately, he's just down a pawn right now, but it's not so bad. It's open king.
Correct.
Well, Ludwig, your prophecy's it's coming true. Open king, you don't like it.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Don't love that right side.
Let's go listen to Dog. We have 2 streams this time, so we'll get 2 perspectives.
I think I'm gonna have to trade here. He takes. Maybe there was a tactic. No, it's just this stupid thing on c5 is giving him so much space now. He's better than me right now. I can force a trade here, but this thing's kind of trapped, honestly. But I don't think I can win it. Can I? He doesn't have any pressure. Like, his pieces are trapped, actually. Maybe I offer the trade. My knight can't go anywhere, so maybe I offer the trade here. What can he do? He takes my knight, ruins my pawn structure. No, I take there. It's fun.
Yeah, one thing I'll say, if I can, while he's
I don't see another play, and I gotta make a move.
He
I
talks
can
a
do
lot more than
this.
Zexro, right?
Maybe bringing my rook out is better here. This thing's trapped. Yeah. I think I'd rather just deal with it. It's annoying.
I think he might just be trying to talk himself into the move.
I will say
It's kind of -1, but he's like
it's
super trapped there.
I think it's a little bit.
So if I can just get my rook here,
it can also be harmful though when you talk
like,
too much to yourself. I think at this level, because I think you can kind of talk yourself out of certain things, and then your brain is just spinning all over the place.
Yeah, I think talking is less thinking and more justifying a lot of the time.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I noticed when I was working with Dog is that he has a lot of, like, he'll just say 4 ideas that he has. 1 is really good, 2 are okay, and like 1 is like not great, but he never, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't do the whole process. He'll be like, idea, but then there's also this. And then he never just goes, okay, that one's bad, let me think of something else. Because he might be thinking of a winning move, but he keeps on thinking.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. But Dog is down 1 pawn here, to be fair. He is behind by 1 pawn. Now, what I am wondering is if Zexro like took some lessons or has done some puzzles, because considering his rating is 665 right now, he's playing this very, very classically. It's a very slow kind of maneuvering game with very sort of positional concepts, nothing super deep or super aggressive. So I do wonder what his preparation has been. Now, obviously, it was last minute, so maybe he didn't have the chance to do any preparation. But if he hasn't, then his opening has been fantastic.
I think even being coached by someone, like you were saying, he was being coached. Wait, who was he being coached by? Was that the Hearthstone, or was that Dog who was being coached by the Hearthstone?
Oh, that was Dog.
I see. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Yeah, then maybe just watch your stream. Maybe that's the power of Hikaru's stream. You just watch his stream, and suddenly you play 1,000 level. Hey, man.
Okay, Ludwig. I mean, I guess yes. Theoretically, yeah. But you don't need to like give me that flex.
Look, I'm just gassing you up, brother. I'm just saying. After I started watching, I hit plat 2. Different game, however, but still learning.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, though, I'm kind of curious to see how this game progresses, because this is very unusual. Like, normally I feel like all the pieces come out early for the players, and the pieces are coming out very slowly. So
Great
Rookie
move.
3 is a great move. Yeah.
Really, really good move. So like I said, like, Dog made that mistake earlier with e4, just miscounting. But Hikaru and I have talked about this a lot in sub battles. I mean, in so many things where we watch low rated players play. lack of space is so huge, and you struggle. Like if Zexro doesn't play e5, will he ever? E5 is a tough move to play, or e6. Try to fight back in the center.
Right.
Let's see. Also, yeah, I think he did move the camera, which is one of the reasons why we had to shift him. The squares on his stream have opened up.
Saved.
I'm just thinking about where my knight goes after.
And I think we're gonna take a look. Does he doesn't talk too much, right?
No.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, he does. He really doesn't talk. I mean, I just unmuted his stream and he is just not
like
speaking.
Watching Hikaru play chess at 0.1 speed, he just says takes, but every 10 seconds, as opposed to Hikaru, who goes takes.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Within a second.
Right.
What do you like this move, Hikaru? Queen f5? I love it.
Queen f5. It's a great move to try and trade the queens because he's ahead by 1 pawn. Yeah, actually, I'm starting to think maybe Zexro is his rating. He might be underrated because even though like he's not playing super precisely, he's not blundering any of his pieces. So I'm thinking he might just have not played a lot of games yet. Because so far this has been fantastic.
I'm just not going to push that side. I'm just going to let his pawn sit there, I think. Or I could push out this
Also,
pawn.
good move from Dog
Yes,
to
he
play
did.
queen
He was just
e2,
running away.
not trading the queens, and he's lining up to e7.
So I guess I can start attacking.
That does not address the threat, but will Dog take?
Is he just trying to hope that he forgets it for a turn and then he can bring his rook in?
No, I think he missed it. I mean, queen e2, you know, because like...
Yeah, he just missed it. He just missed it.
Oh my goodness, that's
a losing move. Queen f6 is a double attack. Oh my gosh.
Dog can literally get now, as long as he doesn't blunder the rook in the corner, he has a chance. But oh my gosh.
Queen f6 is a hard move to find.
I actually don't think it'll be too hard for him to find, only because I originally saw Queen f6 last turn. Yeah.
On the board.
Maybe the question is, will he see the double attack?
Yeah, that's the harder part, because I wouldn't have seen the double attack, but I do see the idea of Queen f6 only as like to move
Just
away.
Protect the pawn.
Guys, Dog doesn't see the rook in the corner.
I can threaten.
Wow.
No, it doesn't threaten
That'll
me.
be brutal. I don't think
gets
that's
back ranked.
Oh, it's annoying. Can I push my pawns yet? No. What if he runs there? He can't run there. Let's just do this.
That was the
oh my god, my
worst
thing
move.
is hanging. Oh my god, I even talked about it.
I mean, that's just mate, right? That's just.
Oh my god, I need to.
You need to block with the. Oh my gosh.
You block with the queen once, and then it's.
That was hanging. Oh my god, I got destroyed.
Wow.
Oh, man, he won my rook there.
Okay, yeah.
Have to take.
It's still a game though.
Oh
it's still a game.
no, tragedy has struck, guys.
But the way Zexro is
why wasn't I paying
playing.
attention?
Zexro's playing on fire. He's on fire right now.
Wow. Wow. I mean, one of the things that I was talking a lot about with Dog is like, I've been teaching all these people, you know, checks, captures, attacks for themselves. But at the same time, it's for your opponent too. Like Dog, I don't know if you guys heard that right before. I don't know if we were there yet, but Dog said, as he moved his rook, oh, damn, my knight was hanging. I even said that. Yeah. So he saw it, but in all of his talking, he forgot. And he forgot his rook was hanging.
Yeah, that's like, I think that's just like a human thing. The same thing happens in Among Us, man. Like you'll say something round 1, someone's cleared, and then you'll just forget by round 4. People just forget, man. We're dumb. We're dumb humans. If you don't constantly reinforce and relook over, everyone forgets what's going on.
I like the big picture. I mean, I was enjoying the chess coverage. Now I just got to rethink my own existence and intelligence. And
I like Levy. I'm just saying, your Among Us gameplay,
non-existent.
Yeah,
haven't played it yet.
I don't think it'd be hot. I think. Look, I'm just saying. I'd love to play with you sometime. We'll see.
Oh, I can't tell if this is a great gesture or you're just setting me up to like embarrass me in front of the class.
Both, man. Both.
Okay. I like it. Guys, it's not over because I actually think there's a way to win this. Hikaru, you thinking what I'm thinking?
No.
G4, rook h3, rook h6? Not going to happen?
I'm not feeling it for Dog. Because I have a feeling he's very demoralized with what has happened. And again, this is one thing I would say is a lot of us, we sort of say people who we think are favorites. So I think they come in with these big expectations. And if something goes wrong, it's very hard mentally to recover from that. Because, of course, this is not their main game. So I think the pressure as well plays a big role. And you can already tell Dog, he looks very sort of disappointed in what has happened.
Yeah, I think really big rating discrepancies because, you know, a lot of these people might not have the most accurate rating. Especially if you're going into a game with a guy that's supposedly half your rating and then you're losing, that probably sucks.
Yeah,
That
but
does not
Zexro
feel
is
good.
not playing like a 655. He's playing, he's playing like he's like 1,000.
But I think the expectations going in, because he's listed as one, for whatever reason, whether he didn't play enough games or whatever, would, you know, make it harder to grapple with losing here.
Wow, by the way, great move. Can I just say, what a move. Excellent move. Oh no.
Oh no.
But if he missed it. He was tunnel visioning the pawn, but yeah, I mean there was 95 and
fork.
Yep, the good old fork.
Wow. You know, there is like an outside chance.
Will he see F5 here or not?
Right.
This is the big question.
Like if he doesn't, and then the knight gets in and starts hitting everybody in the face, like maybe there's a chance.
True.
Plus, guys, don't forget, it's a very cramped position. Zexro could play rook e6. Like, it could happen, and you just miss that in all of that. He plays f5.
It's weird what he sees and what he doesn't.
I mean,
yeah, it's very wow.
And now e4 is coming with the f. Is this guy like 2000?
He's not Zalay or Trump SC, but
if he plays e4 here, I'm done. I mean, this guy's the champion of the tournament.
It's such an obvious move. That's the thing. Like you push the pawn to make the check. Like it's such an obvious move that I'd be shocked.
I don't think he sees it.
No,
he's hovering his rook right now. Oh, wow! Hovered his rook for maybe 20 seconds before switching to the pawn.
Gosh. Oh my gosh! Like this is insane.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna go
take
look
those
at
trades. All right, so if he moves
on my other screen,
king
I'm kind
away,
of curious now.
then I take. Takes with that.
Because now I'm kind of curious to see what his rating was based
on. All right, I'm good. I'm good. All right, that's what I was thinking of. And I forgot. Got scared.
Yeah, see, his rating is based off so few games. That's why it's hard to tell. Like his rating is based off of like 10 games, so it is very possible.
I think the new rating system should be Hikaru plays everybody, all right, in one best of 2, and then you rank them 1 to 16.
All right, I'll just
I think
that's give him a rook just to make it easier.
Can't trust their Chess.com accounts.
Yeah, but guys, he's 660 in rapid. He's 670 in blitz.
For how many games?
400 games.
Oh. Yeah, I think.
What?
Yeah, but you know, maybe he just leveled up.
I mean, because I would argue all the players should be like 200 to 300 points better at rapid chess generally.
All right, so now I can.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, this is crazy.
All right, I'll just go back here and take all of his stuff.
I mean, look at this. Rookie 2 just cleaning up here. Just rookie 2 brings the rook, and that's it. I mean, you're going to take everybody.
Yeah, well, wait, so Dog, yeah, poor Dog.
Wait, he could have taken that. No, he couldn't have.
Really
right.
Feels bad man for Dog.
Well, he's got one more game, but I kind of warned him, not that you would run into a juggernaut rated 665 who would kill all your hopes and dreams, but I told him, like, his playing style is good to get a nice looking position, but that opening that he plays can be so unpredictable because the opponent can do anything, right?
True, yeah.
Like, that's, I don't know, it's
brutal.
Well, you play for stalemate? Is that the plan? You're not going to get it. I mean, you've got a knight. Good luck.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's...
Is there any strategy in just leaving a piece on the board to avoid stalemate?
Yeah, I would say that actually is important. Like you leave some pawns on the board. You don't just capture all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is one thing that's important.
As long as it's blocked or something.
Correct. Yeah. As long as it doesn't become blockaded. But we could have it if he gets f4 here. He pushes the pawn. There's almost a draw potential. Is it? Okay, let's see. Are we gonna get it? It's so close.
Well, no, because
White's king can't move. He can only move. Oh, but when he moves the knight, that pawn can move. Oh, right.
yeah, your only hope is to play h3, a3, like knight c8 and d6. Oh my gosh, is he trying to do it?
I think he should be. Yeah.
The perfect stalemate line.
Wow.
He's hovering his knight. Let's take a look at it.
Oof, that queen move though.
Let's
Just
see.
didn't see it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, only one way.
Yeah, the only way is to give the knight up. Give the knight up and push the pawn. That's the only way.
And you can't take either. Yeah, see,
He's
looking
just
at
gonna keep
taking.
going.
Yeah.
This is the only piece I can move, and it always gets taken. So I guess I take a pawn, try to run it or something.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, he kind of.
I would
already
concede, but
sounding
stalemate's
very
pretty
defeated.
real.
He kind of
So
said, "I can't." He
usually
didn't
just
see
play
that he could kind of
10 minutes,
make a
though.
stalemate
10 sucks.
happen. He was just like, "I'm out of moves, so I'm gonna play whatever." Yeah, and now the problem is that he moves his king.
Right.
Can't
Or
even
the
protect
pawn,
it.
but it's all. Yeah. So will
my only
Zexro just go for the queen, or is he gonna?
Well, I mean, let's see if Zexro spots it. I mean, I feel like he's spotting the lateral
Let's
moves
see.
very well.
Oh.
But okay, but the other thing is, if Zexro hasn't taken lessons, you never know if he actually knows the checkmating pattern.
So he's gonna run it.
Yes, but the thing is, I don't think Dog is thinking about moving his D pawn.
I need
at
my
all, so
pawn
he'll
to
never
die.
get stalemated. Sort of- Oh.
I
Right,
have all
that's
these
true,
pawn
that's
moves
true.
that I can't. I don't
Okay,
want to
now
be
he does,
making
okay.
because I'm trying to lock up all my pawns because that's the only way you ever stalemate.
Yeah, now he's recognized how to stalemate, or that he should stalemate.
Oh my gosh,
But there's
Queen
no
F6
chance.
might happen. We might get Queen. Oh, I'm so. Queen F6 was stalemate on the board. It's crazy he's not using his queen. Like, that is astounding. Is there any stalemate here?
Could be. Okay, but now he sees Queen F6. Okay, let's see. Moment of truth.
Go,
Will he see
bud.
the checkmate?
There's a lot of them. Wow.
GG.
Bang! What an interesting idea, though,
Didn't
to
this get 700 points or something?
Not 700, but
They
a
gave
lot.
400. Okay, 400. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
400
Okay.
points for one game, dude.
Yeah.
It's an interesting idea, though, to like the line you should take for a stalemate is something I've never considered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was basically at that level of the game, once it's already very much out of reach, like around move 37, Hikaru and I were getting excited because you're running out of moves. But instead of knight takes f5, you have to do it in
Right.
such a way that you don't free up any more squares from knight c8. But
Yeah, I think stalemates to me, and I think to a lot of players in the tournament, are like, you know, a hope and a prayer. And you kind of like, you know, more than make moves that make it happen, pray for it to happen rather than thinking of an exact line. Because that's I mean, yeah, like you're pointing out, could have had a line right there.
yeah, but it's a little bit too much. And I guess at the end there was one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, instead of one more thing, we have Dog with the black pieces now. He's got to win. Got to win. Oh, who is this Zexro guy? I mean, my goodness.
It is insane that he can crank 90s and crank D4s. That's
Oh,
rare to
London?
see in a human.
Who taught him this opening?
Well, who taught Dog G6?
Yeah, I don't actually know.
Yeah, very very unusual opening from both sides.
Oh, gentlemen, can I just please go on record with something?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have not been teaching the players in this event the London. I don't know where that rumor came from, but
Haven't you?
no,
You've
I
been
showed it
teaching
to.
something following a D4 line. What's the D4 line?
Well, I'm not saying Cutie Cinderella's opening out loud.
Okay.
She's
sure.
got to play it first,
Sure.
but
But it might start with D4 and then
mean,
have a bishop somewhere in there that does something.
actually, in her opening, the dark scored bishop like barely moves.
All
She
right.
just-
Hey, sorry to sully the good name of Levy. All right, all your openings are Pog.
Well, that's a stretch, but I do just want to say that very few people in this tournament actually have the London in their repertoire, because we can't have a London tournament. What is this? Like,
Right. True.
it'd just be boring.
What's
Okay,
the
tricky
most
opening
exciting
though.
opening? Just a
Dog is
gambit?
trying to fork the knight and the bishop, possibly in a move or two.
You mean like E5?
Yeah.
I think Ludwig asked what would make a more exciting opening. I mean, yeah, of course, gambits. But the thing about gambits is that we don't want spots where you just prepare somebody in like 6 or 7 moves for some chaos. And if it works, you win. And if anything besides that happens, you get a terrible position. That's the danger of gambits. But gambits are fun. You can win very fast. But some people like the longer game. You know? That's why Ludwig.
What was so disgusting? You recoiled.
Yeah, what's so bad about B3?
Move. And by the way, now it's my turn to say that this move, I think, kind of puts to rest anything that some people were thinking from the previous game. Because that was a really bad move. That was a really, really bad move. Because now it opens the line for the bishop to attack the rook in the corner.
Yeah, B3 is not a move you want to... And by the way, Queen E8. Look at this, guys. E5. Hikaru, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
Well, Queen E8 is a fantastic move as well by Dog. Fantastic move. Oh, and here we go. He's got it.
Oh.
Dog should see it because the whole idea of moving the queen was to push the pawn forward.
Let's check in on him and see if he actually does have it.
Go. He goes. Gets to run. I push. Gets to take. I take. He takes. I win. Okay.
I like how his thought ended with "I win."
Yeah, that's right.
I win.
Up a piece, instant victory.
Should be crushing. I'm not sure if C5 was better first, but
see, he's still thinking about other options as he plays
Right.
his move. Like he found a winning move, and now he's
now I
just
can
like, "Oh,
push
maybe I
this.
should have done that other thing." Like, no,
he takes.
you
I
just
take.
did it.
He takes. I take. I win it.
That's it. Nice find.
I think Zexro's walking through the line and should come to the same conclusion.
Omaya Wamo. Shindaru. He took. So now I take. Oh, but this is hanging at the end of it, by the way, because of this.
What?
Oh, but it's not hanging. Okay.
No, come
So I take with this. It's fine. I need to watch out for this diagonal. But my queen is fine also. Okay.
Let's put this on the
Oh, I
big
win this
screen. We've got
exchange?
some happenings. Yeah. The best thing for White to have done would have been to somehow consolidate and not just go crashing forward, right, Hikaru? I mean, especially you don't want to give away the dark squared bishop.
Yeah, because now I think it's just losing. As Dog said, I win. So I think it's very likely that Dog's going to win this game. But this makes me wonder who's going to be the favorite if Dog wins this game, because it feels like Zexro probably has more experience in blitz chess. He's played 400 games.
Well, here's the thing. The rules state that whoever has the higher cap score, right, gets the choice. So if Dog wins this game cleanly, won't he get like a 99? Like, because he made no mistakes, right? When you win in the opening, your opponent's blunder.
True. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, but anyway, I mean, Dog is doing well, so I think he's going to win this game. He's going to be up a piece here after his next move, and he's looking very good.
Yeah, wow, so strange. I mean, game to game, totally different from Zex.
Kind of nervous.
Well, I think maybe his opening strategy was simpler, because like the opening Dog played with White was not in your face. It wasn't very aggressive. It was just kind of just like it was just very closed and quiet, moving the pieces, so there weren't many opportunities to make mistakes. Whereas this game, it's very open at the start, and we're seeing serious mistakes from Zexro in particular.
I'm kind of nervous if it goes to like the Armageddon, because what was the one thing you said about Dog was that he's down to lose on time, and that's
Yes.
like the easiest way to lose on time is Armageddon.
Right.
Yeah, that blew my mind. That lesson, I basically was like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, I feel fine if I play a really good game, but I don't, I just run out of time at the end. I was like, okay, because there's the opposite. Like, I also work with Scissors. Scissors, his first instinct is really good, as we saw from the very first matchup of the entire tournament, playing against the guy who's the odds favorite, if I'm not mistaken. Gripex. But Scissors will just play a move and lose a piece, like boom. Like, he doesn't fear blunders. They just occur, and then he's like, oh wow, crap, I shouldn't have done that. But Dog is the opposite. Like, we just saw him spend how long on that move? A minute?
Yeah. I feel like he thinks of chess like a painting, and even if it's unfinished, at least all his strokes were good. And then Scissors is like, well, yeah, I'm gonna finish the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Even if it's ugly, right?
Yeah, even if it's ugly, at least I finished it.
Yeah.
That is true. Well, he's also had like a whole month of doing speedruns. You kind of like, you can't quite speedrun chess, but it is two clashing styles. I was like, if you fuse that, amazing. It's something beautiful.
Yeah, so I mean, this is very good for Dog. He's doing very well. I would say, as that comment about like losing on time, it reminds me a lot of my Blitz games, where if I beat someone on the clock, they're often like, well, but I got this winning position, so I feel okay. But I think at the end of the day, it is a competition, so it doesn't matter how good the position is. It's the result that matters. So even if you create the painting, like, you got to finish it. Like, even if it's an ugly painting, you got to finish the painting. You can't sort of just be like, oh, this is going to be the next Da Vinci piece. Like, that's not how it works.
I think it's trying to give yourself a little victory where you really earned none in the rules of chess.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this position's a really good example of that, by the way. If Zex just plays a little bit faster, he's not going to be able to castle his king anymore.
But Queen A5 was a great check.
Yes.
Because you can't move your... okay. Playing Le Bon Cloud, or trying to.
I'm not sure he knows what that is or intended to do it, but it's happening. Now, will Dog see Bishop G4? It's not the best move. I mean, it might be the best move. You weaken the structure a bit, but it's a very natural move.
Yeah, it's a natural move. Rook D8, I think, is the other natural move. Just bring the rook to the center of the board. So I expect one of those two.
I just like Armageddon. It was so great to start the tournament with an Armageddon. And Scissors came within like a move or two of winning the entire thing. Just 2-0. So huge accomplishment from him.
Scissors ended up winning that Armageddon, right?
No, he lost.
He lost. Wow. Okay.
He played like a different person. He played 10 moves, and on the 10th move went, wait, I only have 15 seconds? Like, he just...
I see. Choked up, panicked a bit.
Thought, yeah, a lot, and it's good, but not always. Okay, Bishop E6. Let's say we can check in with Zexro, see what his comeback plan is, but a little scared we're just gonna get dots.
Well, let's hear it, if there are any.
This isn't really doing anything, I don't think.
Like, the loudest thing on his stream is his clicking.
Oh, this pawn I could
He's
take.
doing what I do.
No, because I have to defend this.
This is a statement to all controller players.
So he's going to attack that. Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. What if I move my horse?
Oh, this is a man after my own heart. He's doing the double click.
Yeah, Hikaru,
You don't
I
even
think
do that, do you, Levy?
Yeah, I do. I started doing it, and then people think I'm crazy now.
Oh, okay. Could you like try to copy me with it? Okay.
Well, I mean, not quite, but
I'm just gonna double click my mouse like Hikaru, and then I'll magically be like 3100, right, Levy?
30. You don't sell yourself short. 3100.
All because of a
no, but
misclick,
Levy,
bro.
I mean, the point is, if you were
my
3100,
God.
you'd be like number 2 amongst my friends. Because right now you're like number 60 or something horrendous.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Where am I
You
amongst
almost
your
have no
friends?
business talking to me.
Am I like 59 then, or something? Because
Yeah, you're like top 50 probably.
we chat a good amount. Like, I assume that obviously not. 60 would be weird.
Right.
That'd be weird to be that low.
I picked up like 40 points earlier today. I mean, come on.
Imagine Hikaru's birthday rolls around. He looks at like the invite list and he's like, "Oh wow, dropped rank this year, huh?"
Right.
Yes, you're not coming back.
Oh man. All right, that's more motivation than I ever needed.
to go to Hikaru's birthday.
Yes.
So anyway, I was going to add one thing as well about this game. Like, since there are a lot of people who are wondering how players can play with such high accuracy, when you look at the accuracy, it's based on how simple the moves are. And so, like, in this game, Dog's accuracy is going to be extremely high. I bet his accuracy is also going to be over 90% because the moves are very natural. Like, bringing the rook to the center of the board, doubling the rooks, it's just very, very normal. So,
right.
So that's the thing, you guys. Is certain positions lend themselves to easier moves, and Dog's going to win this game, and you're going to see an accuracy over 90% here by him as well.
Famous last words, but it could happen.
It will happen. He just has to find 2 good moves.
Hikaru, he might play Queen B6 and run into C5. Like, there's always these tricks, and I like how Zex is playing this. He's doing the best that he can.
He's hovering B6.
And he's done it. He's played Queen B6.
Oh!
Hikaru, you might have called it a little bit early there.
Oh my gosh, I jinxed him. I don't believe this. I jinxed him. I totally jinxed him. Oh my gosh.
Does Dog recognize it yet?
Okay. Well, it's fine. It's fine.
It's not his
guys.
responsibility.
It's fine.
Zex has to find it. The Zex,
fine.
and it's on the board. We don't even have to go through to his thoughts.
Ah, what do I throw?
Oh my goodness,
all right.
crazy.
We were so far ahead. We're owning.
Oh, man.
I need to think this out.
Let's bring this back. I mean,
yeah. He immediately recognized it, I think, because the
Oh,
moment
I saw right
we
after. Why
checked
don't I
in,
just think?
he started saying it's fine.
God,
Yeah, it's on the board. There's some stuff
It
that
still is fine, by the way. It's still probably winning for
Okay.
Black because White's king is so open, but it's going to be tricky. It's going to be quite hard.
Zextra has a little smirk on his face.
So the reason this is tricky, like, it's still apparently totally losing, and it's got to do with White's king position, I imagine. First of all, can you just play Rook takes D3?
Probably.
That's the
I
move,
think
right?
that's a good move. Yeah.
Now the
But that's
question
a
is,
very hard move to play.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, after Queen C6, but practically with the weak king on E2.
Oh, he did it.
Plays it nice.
Oh my gosh, he actually plays Rook takes D3. What a gangster.
But it's
there
still
you go.
hard. But Levy, it's very hard to find the following moves after this, which is why I don't actually like this as a choice. 'Cause even if it's objective,
Not if he plays that.
What do you mean?
Well, he took back. Oh, you mean, okay, I get
I
what
just
you're
mean
saying.
because you're going to take the queen. There's going to be a trade. Like, I don't like it, actually. Even though it's objectively the best move, I don't like it.
Well,
don't
here's
like
the thing. When his rook gets all the way down, and then his queen gets taken, he's going to move his rook to safety. He's going to, I'm assuming he'll see his rook is hanging. But there's a chance he doesn't.
It's so tricky here.
He also, I guess, has queen b5. That's the only move that doesn't lose a queen.
Or a rook, yeah.
Yeah.
You say it's tricky here. To me, it seems like no brainer. What should the line be? It feels like you should.
Well,
take
the moves are the next 2 moves. It's like you take the queen and then White takes queen. That's a no brainer. But it's the move after that for Dog that's very hard to play. That's kind of the issue, and why I don't like it. Yeah, you have to move it back, but you're worried about your rook. You're worried about your pawn. There are a lot of things under attack. A lot of things that can be captured.
By the way, he played queen b5. Wow.
Yeah, that's. I mean, he's a good player. I love queen b5. I think it's a great move.
And he sees this, so he saw 2 things. Can't go queen takes, and if you take, then it's a trade. Let's listen to Dog. Actually, I'm curious what his thoughts are. Does he think he's like losing, or does he think he's okay?
I feel like on ladder people would just concede to that. Is there any move that's really good for him?
It's very
He
focused.
can block here? No. He has to trade, I think.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't I just take his queen now?
Yes. He just missed it. He just totally missed it. Rook takes queen. Even bishops. Oh, and he still
Don't I
sees
just take
bishop
his
c4.
queen? Okay. Now I can make another pin.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh man.
Almost.
Let it go. Just drop that bishop. Just drop that bishop. Nice.
Seems fine.
Yeah, we have the comeback. And he's so hesitant about that move, but he
Why
finally
didn't he
got
take
there.
my queen? Isn't he just down
Yeah,
now?
I think after the first game, it's like it's also hard because when you lose your first game like that, you're like you're really unsure because the guy's 655. So then you're like, what am I dealing with? And so okay, I like 91.
I mean, I think I just take
move,
and start
protect the rook.
transitioning, or
Yeah, let's bring it back. Okay, I mean, I wanted to
Start
know what
winning.
his thoughts were about what was going on, but now that he's up a lot,
He
just- we
should
keep
be
it here.
winning here. But we'll see. We'll see.
At this point, I'll call it curtains. All right, we got a bit of a sweat there, but I don't know what the biggest comebacks in PogChamps and what they've been, but I feel like minus 16, or I guess minus 13 now.
What about the game that we just saw?
I don't think these players will be doing anything Connor or Austin have ever dreamed of doing, which is a good thing for them.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so I mean, I think this is going to be over though. I think Dog is going to convert this pretty smoothly here. Very hard for White to attack anything.
Now he does win on a draw, which is cool.
Right,
It's a
that is
random
true,
thing in
yes.
chess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to find out what the cap score of the first game was
I think it was like 89%.
for Zex.
For Zexro, yeah. And this one's going to be really high for Dog though as well, I think. Like Dog's going to be probably 90% in this game, I'm guessing. He made one bad move, but every other move was pretty good.
Oh man, can you imagine? Comes down to decimal points, like what the machine blurts out at you, and you just gotta.
And so then whoever
Right.
had the better accuracy between the two games gets to pick which color
Yeah.
they are in Armageddon.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, cleaning this up is not super challenging.
As chat says it, Dog intentionally blundered to lower the percentage, right?
Hmm. Make it seem
Crazy.
a little more normal.
So, queen down. There's still a way. Like there are ways you can blunder depending on. Like for example, if he goes for a check here, queen c4, that's just that's gone. But he's really good at.
He won't do that. He won't do that.
I know, but 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
This is true. This is true. The time is ticking down for both players now. The great move. Queen 6 is fantastic.
Let's see if he's a man of his actual words. And if it comes down to the wire, if he does slow down or does speed up. Let's see. I'm curious. He said he's down to lose on time. If he starts making his moves quicker, though, then maybe
right.
that
That's
was,
true. That is true.
that was more philosophy than actual implementation in his gameplay.
Okay, I will say that when he told me that, I yelled at him, and I went full Russian, Soviet coach, and I was like, that's great, but it's not going to win you the tournament. You lose on time every game. And he's like, I know, I got to do better. I was like, all right, buddy, hang in there.
Who
But
could forget the good old Russian coaching of, all right, buddy.
right, yes.
They went hard there, Russia.
Okay, but there's some counterplay here. Not really, but
Not really.
it's all defended. Guys, I should say the longer this goes on, it could affect the caps in a negative way for Dog because
Right.
the engine's weird. It'll be like, well, you had all these wins, but you chose like the 7th best win, so
Mhm.
brings it down.
Maybe Zexro thinking about all this. How important do you think it is to be able to pick, though?
I think actually it's very, very important at this level. I think whoever gets to pick and can pick White, will be at we'll have a huge advantage.
Do you think Armageddon is a bit unfair at this level because people are so slow?
I think it's unfair at all levels, honestly. I think it's
Really?
unfair at the higher levels probably because it's very favorable to Black because it's easier to defend with having one less minute because chess at the higher levels is generally drawn with correct play. So I think
Sure.
it's probably very favorable to Black, the top levels. At this level, I think it's very favorable to White because the players aren't used to having to move very, very quickly. So I think the extra minute at this level is crucial because the result's going to be decisive either way. So I think it's very advantageous to White.
Do you still think it's better than just best of 3 straight up? Best cap score gets to pick color?
It's
I don't know,
tough.
hard.
Yeah, sure.
Like, let's not forget, Scissors had White, and by move 7 spent a minute on a move.
Yeah.
True, but that's because he had his dog in his lap and he was all chill.
Well, but he still spent a minute on a move.
Okay.
No
Right.
dog, and he wins that. If he Marley and Me's it, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yesterday I think Finton also had his dog hanging out with him for a little bit. So we're gonna.
True.
I think Ludwig has a dog and a cat. I remember
Yeah.
there was a lesson and there was a dog present.
We got dogs and cats around.
So we do actually have those cap scores though from the first game, right? So Dog was 57.4% accuracy. Zextra was 87.9. So Zextra had a pretty high percentage, yeah.
All right.
But Dog's got to be higher than that in this game, I think, with the lack of blunders. One bad move.
Yeah, one.
Hard to tell though.
Okay.
But Dog's moving pretty quickly here. He's moving very, very quickly. So I think he is not a man of his word. He is just going to play quickly and probably convert this into victories.
I just think that he broke his bad habits. Shouldn't we all?
True.
Right? Like
we all. You're right, Levy. I do agree with you there.
No, I stubbornly don't switch off Wrecking Ball in a competitive Overwatch. We all have things that are that couldn't.
No, your bad habit's not Wrecking Ball. It's playing Overwatch to begin with, Levy.
You know, I've been told that. I'm branching out into more trendy games like Marbles.
It is trendy.
Flight Simulator. Okay, I think we'll get there at some point.
Sure. But that was that was a worse move, right? So that affects it.
It's a good move. It's a good move.
It'll be a good move. Okay.
What?
Maybe
Well,
he's
he's gonna win the game, but he's gonna ruin his percentage with that move. He gives up the queen for the rook, so he has a bishop and knight, and he's gonna win. But the computer, in terms of accuracy, is gonna hate this move, which means that he's probably not gonna get the choice. So it's a great move, but it's not a great move.
Interesting.
This is also where like post-game analysis is tricky, since the engine will then tell you, oh, this is a horrible move, 2 question marks. And you're like, well, what's the problem? I mean, if this happened, I would have still won. Makes it easier.
Right. Well, he could have taken the queen, Ludwig, but then black recaptures the rook. So, like, he's going to lose either way.
Sure, but I guess what's the goal of not taking it?
Hoping that you can make a check with the rook.
I guess. Okay.
Guys, I have a question. If he plays rook e1, is Dog going to take? Is he going to be really a man of his word? Is he taking?
And force the exchange of the queen for the rook. Yeah, maybe. He's got to move a little bit quicker, though. He's getting down to about 1 minute here.
See, I told you, he's been thinking over 10 seconds every move, which, according to my mathematicals, like, what?
Right. Yeah, definitely true.
His score's ruined, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because he ruins his percentage. Because even though what he played is good on one hand, it's really bad on the other hand. And now I think he should just make the queen. Yeah, he will.
Too late. He's doing the walk why are you doing this walk? He does the thing where you walk towards the queen and then you realize you're not going to make it and then you go back, but it's too late. Yeah.
There it is.
Of any of those 3 moves.
Yeah.
Getting some insight into the mind of a newer player here.
Newer players do it all the time, and it doesn't make sense because you could just count it out and recognize it, but instead you're like, oh shucks. It's like when someone holds the door open for you and you pretend to jog towards it so you don't feel rude, but you're not actually moving that much faster. It's like that. You're faking doing something good.
That was like odd. That was like very specific. I don't go outside much in New York City.
I'm sure you've been there.
Well,
actually, you're in New York City, so maybe they just.
No, we don't really. We slam, if anything. We don't really. Yeah.
Slam the door and hold it closed.
Right.
Yeah. I'm a little worried that the Dog's play is all over the place, and there is an outside chance somehow
that
we get a stalemate.
Make the checkmate. Yeah. Well, there are only 2 moves for white, so one move gets checkmated, the other one keeps the game alive. Okay, checkmate in 1. Are we going to see it?
Does he see it on F2? There it is.
Wow. Very nice.
Wow, that is a clutch comeback. We will have Armageddon. We're going to review this game. I think we're going for a short break. We're going to put, I think it's Dog Cutie Cinderella on the screen, and then we'll come back. Next game decides who wins.
That was good.
Do I get to choose?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're higher seed.
Oh, easy. I'm choosing white. It's never gonna end in a draw.
Okay.
Never, ever.
Just remember
Yeah.
to think.
Dude, I'm gonna hang so many pieces. He's better than I thought he would be. What the heck?
Yeah, but you're also playing.
Dude, I kept
real
getting
scary.
forked on my freaking
Yeah.
thing.
Just you don't know what to do. Move your worst piece. You know.
Yeah.
When you're winning, all you have to do is improve your pieces, right?
30% accuracy.
Yeah.
Pro player, by the way.
Well, you were 60%.
Oh, I was 60. That was me. Oh yeah, I was black.
But you got this.
Oh my god, I got forked. That was the worst experience of my life, guys. Oh, I need to go to... Hold on. I need to go live chess. Sorry. Wait. Put me back in, coach. Are we against accuracy, not rating? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh.
What was your accuracy on the
I don't know. I'm just gonna stay on live chess and they're gonna put me in, but yeah.
Good luck. Just either way, you got this.
I don't know.
If your clock hits 2 minutes, we make moves.
Yeah. I'm gonna blunder so hard.
As long as you have more time than your opponent.
Wait, why is it? Oh, you took off emo only during the thing.
As long
Okay.
as you play faster than your opponent, make sure your time is above 2 minutes.
Okay.
That's the benchmark I want you to
Oh
focus on.
my god.
You got this.
Okay. Oh, I'm so bad at time, man. I haven't played enough chess. Oh, I get to choose? Hell yeah. White. That's the 5-minute one. No increment. Oh my god. Black's OP. Oh, why didn't Rock run into forks? Oh, alright. We're gonna just play normally. We're just gonna jam stuff. He'll run out of time before me. Oh, he left the chat. Alright, guys. Emote only mode soon. Better accuracy picks? He picks? It said that I picked. If they asked me just now. Oh, I can't believe I threw the first game. That feels so bad. Dude, my endgame is just like make as many queens as I can.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for your patience. TSM, Zexro, and Dog finishing their mini match tied 1-1, and the total cap score was very close, but it goes to Dog, and he chooses the white pieces. Yes, the white pieces. He's chosen white pieces.
Also, Levy's never seen Star Wars. Levy's never seen Star Wars. Sorry, continue, Levy. As you were saying.
That was the next thing I was going to.
Yeah.
I was going to ask the chat, then I realized that they were misbehaving, so I think they're in emote only right now. They can't tell me, but yeah, I've never seen Star Wars.
That's insane. He said he was playing chess, but then Hikaru seen it. What do you say? You played a little more chess than Hikaru has in his day? Hikaru made time.
That's fair. That's fair.
Levy, like literally everyone on this planet has seen Game of Thrones and Star Wars.
I haven't seen Game of Thrones either.
You haven't seen Game of Thrones. Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna just say it right now.
Half Thor. Let's just get you a room. We'll give you guys a chess set and a battle axe. Oh, we're in it.
Yeah, we have a chess set and a battle axe. So we got 5 minutes for Dog, 4 minutes for Zexra. I have publicly admitted this on my stream, never in front of like 30,000 people. But yeah, never.
I had to call you out. I had to narc. I admittedly I did snitch on you.
You did. I mean, you know, everything that said off air, but that's okay. Now I know. Now I know.
Never say what I tell you off air, all right? That's really personal. Levy, please. So if it's a draw, what happens? Enlighten me.
If it's a draw, Black wins the game because Black starts with 1 less minute on the clock.
Yes.
Okay.
So White has to win the game. Oh, but Dog doesn't take that free pawn on E5. E5 was hanging, to use the common phrase.
Oh my goodness, yes. Those of you that watched so many weeks of coverage, it's still hanging, by the way. It's still hanging.
Yeah.
But see, this is the thing. You've got a guy that's just as slow as a tortoise. I mean, no disrespect, but
look, this makes me happy that he's going slow because he might be a man of his values.
Right. True.
But then
he will lose, Levy. I want him to lose. If he says the phrase, all right, that I will play slow and I will lose, even if it costs me the game, I'm playing at my speed, then do it, man. Do it, and then look foolish and then change. You know what I mean?
All right, let me ask you a question then. Obviously, I should watch Star Wars, but if I'm a man of my word, I said I never watched it, but I never said I wouldn't. Do you think I shouldn't watch it? I should just go down not seeing it at all?
Some people have a personality trait of having not watched something. You know what I mean? They like to I think you just brought up casually because I it just came up because I said you sound like Anakin Skywalker, but no one's like, some people are like, I've never watched Star Wars and I'm never gonna. Like yeah, then fine, don't. Whatever.
All right, I'm not that much of a douche. Okay, but let's.
You're great.
No. Look, as long as you don't put that you want to be a character of a show in a dating profile, then I think it's all fair game. Craziness is unfolding on the board. The players are equal in time. This is bad for Dog. This is bad.
Yeah, he already lost his minute advantage, and now he also has to win the game. So it's like
right.
And there's no added time for
better
me, right?
though. He is much better, to be fair, in this
of
position.
a player. You're saying, or in this position?
I
This
guess.
position, White is much better, but yes, the time. I think that's what I would say is I would trust when you're playing with White. That extra minute is really, really important.
Sure.
It's. Let's put it this way. He's got a much better position, but it's really tough to figure out.
So slow, dude.
Yes, exactly.
This feels like watching the band from in Titanic, the band that just plays. That's what Dog's like.
Right. The ship's going down.
Yeah, the ship's going down, but he's doing his thing. It's hard to watch, but you just need to see it happen.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He had a full minute time advantage.
He's down.
He's still doing well though, Levy.
He is. No, his position's great, but like,
is he doing well enough that he can win in the next 2 minutes and 50
Yeah,
seconds?
I would say he needs a big mistake from Zexra on the next 4 to 5 moves. If there isn't a big mistake by Black here, then I think he's in really bad shape.
Yeah.
Knight b4 is a good move. A move like Knight b4 is going to make Dog think. And he's thinking, and it's coming true.
Right.
He's thinking about the bishop.
Which is a good move, but it's a risky move too.
Yes.
Sure.
So now Zex has to find here.
Actually, is it a good move? Rook b8? Bishop f3.
Just go back, right? Well, he's got to find it. He might say, okay, and he just, boom.
Wow, that was good. That was fast.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't like that, but it's fair game at this point.
Yeah, I think it's anybody's game here.
This is crazy. Oh, but the 20 seconds are getting away from him, and he's got to move first constantly. So now it's 25. That's not that might be the best move on the board, but he found it in 15 seconds.
Yeah, very, very good move. Yeah, this is anyone's game here. Anyone's game.
Oh.
Okay, not a bad move. Wow, but Dog finds knight f5.
Oh my goodness.
Now he should take with the pawn here. Will he? He does.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he does.
Oh, Dog's gotta do something. Wow, he is completely winning, but he's only got 2 minutes to figure it all out.
Yeah, and this is where it's very critical that he finds some moves quickly. Now, the question is, will Zexro understand that he needs to use his knight on the side that's doing nothing and bring it back into the game? This is the other question here. Oh. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to say. My assessment is Zexro is definitely not 655. He's probably closer to, like, I would say 850, 900 level. He's definitely not 655.
He doesn't blunder much. He really doesn't. He just missed a backwards knight move that takes a piece, but
yeah, like his blunders are like small. They're like mistakes, but they're things that, like, unless you're really good, you're not necessarily going to spot right away. And it's just like it's impressive to see. It actually is. It's very
like for how fast he's moving. I mean, he had 400 games, right? He had 400 blitz games.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think he's, I guess, used to moving fast without playing like an idiot.
Yeah, because I think that's the thing is most of these players who are new, what they do is they move really if they have to move really quickly, they make blunders. So it's just the patterns aren't normal. You're not used to having to move, and so the instincts aren't there. And it's like Zexro here. He plays a bad move by moving the knight, but he just retreats it. He does not panic, and he just brings it back to the square it was on before.
Yep.
Ooh. And
okay,
so
now there's some tricks with the knight jump to D3.
Yeah, but I mean, oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, I expected it because Zexro has been jumping all over the board with that knight already. Like he went to C2, then he went back, and now he goes the other way. It's a piece that I expect him to sort of be tunneling on at this point.
Oh my god. I think Zexro is going to win this. It's got to.
Yeah, Dog has 58 seconds. I'm really nervous for him.
Yeah, I'm very nervous here too.
Because here's the thing, like for example, like what's there to think about?
Oh, he doesn't see that the knight is hanging. I don't think.
Oh,
I don't think he realized he can take the knight with the rook here. Oh no! Oh no! I don't think he realizes.
Assume the knight. It's because the knight's only been safe.
That's
and
a
only been
fork
threatened.
apart.
Oh no!
Whatever I'm just playing.
What's Zogdo thinking? Oh yeah.
Oh no! I left it hanging.
Cool
I'm so
thing,
not used to it. You can go here. Oh, everything's falling apart, chat. Everything fell apart. Can't even take that. Everything fell apart. Oh, that was hanging. That was literally hanging. That was hanging.
That pawn is huge.
I'm just trying to go faster, but this is a fork apart. Everything is like a fork apart. It's freaking me out.
Well, it's scary.
I have 18 seconds left.
The win.
It's diagonal spooky.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can probably bring it back. We popped in right as the critical moments were happening. But the thing is that he started the game up a minute. He's ending the game down a full minute. Clutch play.
Oh no, he just hung the rook, but Zexro missed the rook. But he has no time, I guess.
Yeah. At this point, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, like Zex is focused. I mean, he is playing.
With just a rook, I can't imagine he'll be able to find anything.
No.
I love how many knight moves he's played. He's moving that knight every single move.
Oh, I didn't play enough
every single move
rapid.
is
Why
a
didn't
knight
rapid
move.
help?
Wow.
Yeah, I think of like the
GGs.
whatever 20. How many moves? No, it was like 40. Of the 40 moves, like half were just his knight.
Right.
So, guys, we will get either one or both of the players for an interview. Congratulations to Zex, late substitute. I guess not so late, but wins, gets 2 points for the standings. We'll take a quick break, get everybody loaded for the interview.
I don't know if Scissors lost. Did he win? I don't know if Scissors lost. Oh, why would you show mine? That's so fucked up. I wasn't ready. Why would you do this to me? I'm clearly leeching off of you guys. I don't have anything planned. That's so rude. Everyone act cool. We've been practicing all morning. Do they believe it? Oh no, stop. Don't act like this. Hi guys! Nice to meet you. I have a dog. It makes me special. Have you seen anyone else play with a dog on their lap? Probably not. I've been practicing a lot. I bought a checkers board and it didn't help me. And then I tried to play with Hans, but it just ended up in me yelling at him. And then I tried to play with Levy and it ended up with me yelling at him. And then I tried to play with Nemo and it ended up with me yelling at her. So I decided to quit chess and become a full-time, I play backgammon. I played backgammon because my coaches have let me down. But we're going to see how we do today because we're trying to win money, mostly. Trying to win money. We're poor. We would like to move out of this closet. We're going to leech as much as possible. So it's so nice to see you guys here. I would appreciate if they would, Hey, nothing wrong with that closet! I don't know why he's yelling. There's a man yelling at me. I would prefer if I wasn't on the camera right now. I wasn't ready. I simply wasn't. I haven't taken my Xanax this morning. I'm ill-prepared. Mizkif quit. That's because he got the blackmail I sent him. I've been doing that to most of my opponents. You guys want to watch this? This is actually interesting. So I'm going up against TF Blade today. And something you should know about him is we have a little bit of history. And it goes like this. So the funny thing about Revenge, guy, is you think that you could save me until the last by saying, what was that? Ooh, TF Blade. We have to save Cutie for backstab, right? So this dumb bitch thinks he can backstab me. He thinks he can keep me around to backstab me. You know what I have to say to that? Hey, thanks for keeping me for the extra views. You're still a beta.
Whoa!
Get fucked. Thanks for the I'll take the extra follows. Thanks for keeping me around for the views to go up. Very smart of you. Good job, buddy.
Cutie Cinderella chose host.
It's not rude. Don't say rude. Why are somebody saying rude? It's because you're intimidated by women, okay? That's not my fault. It's his fault that he didn't give me the full host because if I would have won the full host, I wouldn't have come back to chess. I'd have no reason to play against him. But, you know, we do have a host online. He's going to add me to his auto host if he loses to me. He has agreed to that for sure. It's in written blood. He wrote it with his blood. We both did that. It says the show starts in 0 seconds. So Chess.com, I still don't know why I'm on your channel. I don't have Pokemon cards to open. I didn't know. I don't know what to talk about. You guys can see my game plan today, if that's helpful for the new people that are here. My game plan is simple. I'm going to seduce his father. I'm going to become his stepmother. I'm going to steal his college fund, and I'm going to make him poor. I did write this all down. This was very important to me, to have a plan. If you write it down, then you at least know kind of like a path of direction. Oprah always told me that if I write down what I'm going to do, it's more likely to come true. So I hope I can accomplish these things today. It might take more than a day. I have gone to his channel a few times. I've talked a lot of trash. I told him his mother didn't love him. He didn't seem to like that. He banned me.
Welcome back, everybody. We are lucky enough to be joined by two members of an amazing match. Welcome, Zex. Welcome, Dog. We'll start with you, Zex. What were your impressions of the day? How did it? Your expectations versus reality?
Did not expect to win. I got really lucky. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's about it.
What is that? No, bring the same fire you had in Fortnite, Zextro. Come on, tell us like your dick or something. What's going on?
Listen,
we're hard in chess. We're hard. Don't go soft on us.
I can't. So not again.
Well, hey, you've definitely played very well today. Far past your level. We were saying that, you know, whatever level you were at, I think probably primarily based off your blitz game is not accurate for rapid games. Hikaru was impressed for sure. If you want to, what do you think he's at, Hikaru?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, in general, did you do any preparation? Now, I think I know that you were playing in a Fortnite tournament over the weekend, so I assume you didn't do a lot of preparation. But if you did do any preparation, I mean, was there anything that you prepared for this event?
So I started playing chess like a month ago, and I learned the London system and the Indian defense, and then I've just played with that. But I haven't played chess in like the last 2 weeks.
Why'd you pick the Indian?
I don't know. I was just watching videos, saw it.
Was it perhaps a video from Hikaru?
Was it Hikaru's? It might have. It said the Indian system was good against the London system. So then I learned the London system, so then I would know how to play against it if someone played it. Yeah.
That is literally like a starting package of openings. So
I think I watched your video.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, that's there you go.
The 10-minute chest opening video.
My man knows. Oh my gosh. All right. Well then listen, I gotta pass this on to Dog Dog then. Dog. Yeah, we gotta get faster.
I know, I'm so slow. I need like an hour.
Levy told us at the start that you had a philosophy that was you don't care if you lose on time. Is this true?
Okay, I didn't while I was practicing because I didn't want to make bad moves. That was it. So when I was practicing, I just never wanted to make a bad move. And then, yeah, but then when the time actually comes and I start stressing out, especially like during a tournament, I thought I'd get fast enough, but I don't think I was there yet. I needed to play more.
Does this loss hurt less because it was on time?
No, I mean, I messed up a ton. I kept getting forked. I wasn't confident in like where I was moving my pieces. It's kind of a mess all over the place. He played a lot better than I thought he would be. Like he was not leaving any pieces hanging and stuff like that. So he did a really good job. Yeah.
My question was going to be have either of you looked at the rest of your group, and do you have any targets?
I have no idea. I don't know how that works.
Okay, all right. So you're just gonna show up and win London, King's Indian, spam it.
Yeah, he's just not gonna play for 2 weeks, watch one Levy video, and then beat the top-rated player. It's just how it goes, man. That's just what happens when you watch one Levy video that's 10 minutes long.
I think it has more to do with the player. I feel like he's just.
To be fair, I didn't watch your video, Levy, so it might have been the video.
Well, Dog, you see where you messed up now. You see where you messed up. You will adapt and analyze all the.
I know what I'm doing right after this.
Yeah, boot him up, put him on a playlist.
I appreciate it. No, that is that's very cool. Well, look, we have your other Group C competitors coming up. You guys can scout out their openings. We will be just as critical. I think we're going to be a bit more critical this match. I think you guys are the cream of the crop in Group C. So best of luck to both of you. Any call outs, any trash talk you want to throw on the screen, or all good vibes here before we move into matchup 3?
Yeah, mine was.
Wait, there it is. Come on. What is this extra? Come on, bring us some
fire.
No, mine was definitely a fluke. I didn't deserve to win. I'm not gonna.
Oh my god, he's become soft with the game of chess. The pawns are rounded him out.
I have.
All right. Well, hey, GG boys, great games.
All right. Yeah. Well, Dog, if you had any other thing, but I guess GG will do it. Best of luck to both of you. I don't exactly know who else you're playing, but they're about to be on the screen, so stick around, get a scouting report. We'll let these guys go. And Cutie Cinderella versus Mr. T F Blade.
Yeah, I was gonna add one thing though that to me kind of was a little bit striking. Which was that to me it was a little bit striking that it felt as though when I saw Zexor playing, his play in a way, the coordination of the pieces, it sort of reminded me a little bit of Nate Hill from the original PogChamps. So I don't know if that's just like a Fortnite thing or what it is, but the coordination of the pieces, it reminded me a lot of Nate Hill specifically, which I thought was quite interesting.
Oh, you mean the way Zex was playing?
Yeah, he was just kind of coordinating the knights and the bishops. It just felt it reminded me a lot of Nate Hill. Like Nate made many mistakes, but the one thing that I noticed was he was very good at kind of coordinating like one or two pieces together to try and attack. And that's what this match reminded me a lot of.
Yeah, maybe they talked. Maybe they had a little. I look, if all he did was watch this did I hear him correctly? He said he picked up chess a month ago.
Yeah.
Watched one video on the London and then the defense he played, and then hadn't played for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what he said. That's the words that came out. Now,
Listen.
I don't know if he's reformed and that's what happened, or that's secret trash talk and he actually grinded his ass off. But either way, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I think it does ultimately have to do with how well you retain and then how well you implement. Because if he said that he was truthful, that he didn't play in 2 weeks, he was really sharp today for a big chunk of these games. So
yeah.
And I saw chat going crazy saying I did ultimately teach somebody to London indirectly. I never coached the man, but he watched the video, and that was really the whole point of those videos. He referred to them as like 10-minute openings. It's like people don't have time to watch these 1-hour lectures. I know, Ludwig, when you went on Chess YouTube.
Wait, back up a second, you guys. He said he started playing 1 month ago, right?
Correct.
But he's played 400 Blitz games. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. So I'm not sure I believe that.
I think he definitely underplayed the amount of effort he put in, which I don't know if, that makes it feel like he did better. But either way, he's definitely put in some time into the game of chess. And Levy's 10-minute guides are the key. I
was going to ask Ludwig, what on YouTube do you watch chess-wise? I know you only have chess. So
well, chess content is great. And my favorite part is when it's 2.5 hours.
Right.
And I watched one on, oh gosh, what was it? Perhaps the Berlin. And then it's a lecture hall, and then a kid walks in halfway through. And they have a little back and forth with the teacher and the child about how you shouldn't show up late or something. It was great. I mean, it was great. Because sometimes when melatonin doesn't work, and you gotta watch something.
Yeah, that is primarily chess on YouTube. Sadly,
what is the path? Like, what is the? Because if you're trying to get good at Super Mario 64, there's guides laid out, and you have it all on YouTube. What is the path for a chess player? Is it just person to person? You just have to know someone.
Like to train with somebody, you mean?
To train and get to a higher level, is it more common to have a mentor than to just look at guides and be self-taught? Because most online esports are all self-taught.
Yeah, actually, what I would say with that is, since chess has been around for way too long, as we all know, prior to if you go back 20 years even, it was very much you had to have a mentor. There was always someone who guided you the whole way. But now I think with not the internet even, but just the amount of information everyone has access to, I think you can get very good being self-taught. And I myself, I'm not completely self-taught, but a lot of what I learned past a certain point was sort of just me looking at various sort of opening guides and sort of looking at games that top grandmasters played. So you can definitely get quite good now,
Sure.
even on your own.
I don't mean to interrupt a serious discussion with an even more serious point. We have kickoff, liftoff, TF Blade.
Well, we have the WGM. We have Cutie Cinderella playing.
She's a women's grandmaster? Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yes, so I guess the lesson that she did with Chiyu, aka Nemsko, was her teaching Chiyu, considering that they have the same title.
Yeah, that's interesting. How impressive she got. I guess
I did not sign. This is not good though. Let's
just check in with her real quick because I hear her yelling a lot. I'm sure it's all good things. Let's just see.
Homies hate Levy. Okay, we're fine.
Perhaps a war cry.
Right, that's what I would do. That's also what I would do. Yeah, okay. That was good.
That's a.
No one thought
I like
of
that move. Solid
he's a
move.
pussy ass bitch.
I don't know if I would have described him in the same way, but
Stonewall but backwards.
Is that chess
Stonewall but
terminology?
backwards.
yes. PAB is definitely chess terminology.
All he said, chat. Okay, Coolio, calm down. All that Levy told me was Stonewall but backwards. And I said to Levy, I said, no, I don't know what that means. Please help. And then he said, watch this YouTube video or something and you'll understand. And of course I didn't do that. You can't expect me to do that. Why would I do that? I'm not gonna watch a YouTube video. I'm busy. Okay, chat, everyone, just relax, okay? This is 100%, we're just anxious. We're being stressed. Haven't you guys ever heard the saying, just don't be stressed? We will be fine. Let's get our
All
music
right. Well,
on.
before my I lose
No,
all
not
of
the fun
my
music.
students and prospective students as well.
Yeah, Levy, why were you such a bad teacher that she didn't understand the stone wall? What happened?
Right. So actually, the conversation was very interesting. She said, I don't like the stone wall when I play with the black pieces because it confuses me. Everything is mirrored. And I said, okay, here's some other opening ideas. And she said, great. But now she's playing, well, she's not playing the stone wall. I don't really know what this is. I can't really sign off on this. But I just want her to get her bishop out in castle, and then I think we can talk.
Sure. What is this opening called?
It's kind of, I mean, from black, I don't know. From white, it's a London system again. Usually, like the way it works, some openings are named after the white sequences, and some are named after the black sequences. And then once you have the opening selected, whichever side like came up with the idea, then there are sub variations. So like you'd say like the London defense is what white played, and then black responds like a King's Indian or some sort of side variation.
Sure.
Should we pop in on our competitor, Grandmaster TF Blade?
Let's see if he knows the same chess terminology. What is it? PAB?
Actually, I'm gonna do this.
PAB, correct.
I've never tried it before, but may as well.
Very different vibe.
Like, this position should be good for me, but yeah. Let's just see what happens in the trades. Horse has to move either back. This
guy talks like every European chess
space is
grandmaster ever.
Chilling.
I thought he was American.
Well,
Is
now
he
I can
not
actually
American?
start moving up too.
I thought he was American too. I don't think he's American after.
Let's just castle before anything, and then do it. This is a good spot to.
Yo, Cutie just got a pawn. Let's go, Cutie. All that puzzle grinding.
That tied up game.
As this matchup is no joke.
No, it's very close so far.
I think he's hovering the exact move. I think. No.
I feel like I'm getting smarter watching his stream.
Yeah, the piano interstellar is going really hard.
Dude, my bishop is.
I think yesterday we saw.
Spot. You're just a psychopath trading?
It's a good move. It's a very good move.
A PAB call and a psychopath call on the table here.
Did he say that he was the psychopath
We're going like
or
a
she's
boys.
the psychopath?
We're scaling.
She was the psychopath looking for a trade.
What happened to this music? One second.
Isn't he very actively looking for the trade here?
Yeah, I don't know how the psychopath call works, but I assume it's never on yourself.
True.
Okay, fair. All right, let's bring it back. Let's analyze this position. There's actually a lot to unpack.
Yeah, it's very strange. Like, because it was winning out of the opening phase. White was up the pawn, but TF Blade gave back this pawn on e5. He left the pawn on e5 hanging. Cutie did not hesitate to take it back. So materials balanced. I don't know who I would prefer here. I think both players have chances. Very balanced.
I thought you were going to say both players have terrible positions, but I like that's a better. No, this is actually quite complicated.
The problem is that White's king is castled. So White's king is safer than the Black king. So no matter which way you castle the king, you've advanced the pawns in front of your king. So there are a lot of weaknesses. If you go to the left, then left or right, you push b5, you push g5. That's the one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to push your pawns in front of your king. The pawns are the pieces that guard your king so well when you castle it. Like White's king is very safe. Just the 3 pawns all in their original squares. They just guard the king very nicely.
Yeah, I'll be very impressed if I don't see a pretty big blunder. I think we've seen 2 very different games today, Austin versus Connor, and then obviously the game we just saw is Xro Dog. I think this is somewhere in between, not as chaotic as Austin and Connor, but I think it'll have flashes from both sides. I don't think it's really come out yet. No one's made something incredibly dumb.
No,
right? I think it's.
But I feel like this is a big moment. Will Cutie move her knight back and just
She
hit
sees
set-
all the squares. She's like hovering over everything.
Yeah, well, I
Oh,
hate when she does that. I hate when she does. It bothers me that she does that. She will grab a piece and never look at the rest of the board, and then hover it over every
Okay.
position, which is like a
Now.
crazy thing to do. Because at
He's
any point
thinking.
you could just let
The
go.
thing that I did,
Yeah.
and you guys might not know this,
Right.
is
That's
I
true.
sent
That's a
him
very
a
good
ton of
point.
Asking
nudes
for
on
a
Snapchat.
misclick.
And I knew he'd
And then
open
even
them
if you don't
during the
misclick,
game,
you're also
and
not
that
looking
would
at
make
any
him
other
run out of
pieces, 'cause you're
time.
obviously
And I
looking at the
planned
piece
on
of
that. You guys don't think I'm 5-head, but
And
I
now the
actually
problem
planned
is
on
the knight is
this.
stuck.
I
That
was
knight just
trying to
went
beat. The
square
only
where
way I
it's gonna
usually
be
win
locked
is
in.
by
It
the
never
clock.
retreat.
This is free. No, it's
Pawns-
not. Don't do that.
Pawns
Don't do
prevent
that.
it, and you're gonna
Levy
lose this knight
said
here.
something
She
that was
went to a
very,
spot
very
where it attacks
important.
nothing, and
He said
it's gonna go bye-bye pretty soon, I
to
think.
fuck bitches, get money, and I don't think I can do that in any of these cases. Okay.
Yeah, that's sort
You
of
know
the
what?
problem
We're just
here
gonna
with,
ignore that.
with bringing the knight back.
I can castle.
I think Cutie was trying to explain
Okay,
that her
everyone
thought
always forgets to
process
castle.
was
I tell
playing
everybody.
fast and
It's
see if
something you
Blade
should
will
always
run out of
remember.
time. She's got a 1-minute time advantage, so
I don't think this will go to time. I have a strong feeling about it.
you think something else happens?
I don't to go to time. I feel like the game needs to be relatively balanced, and mistakes need to not happen too frequently.
Right.
And I don't think that'll be the case.
By the way, the last move that Blade played,
It gave the
great.
knight an escape route, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. The pawn covered both squares on the side and towards the center.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. This is not, and she knows some. I mean, she knows some checkmate patterns. Like she could line the queen up and go for h2. No, this is still complicated.
To anyone I've ever talked to, my lowly, 200 level.
Oh
ego,
no! Oh no!
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say the only advice I've ever given was just look for checkmate, because I think that's something that most people don't do. Is maybe they just think about principles and advantage and position, all that, and they never think of an attack plan. And even if it's not the best plan, you can still just win off that if your opponent doesn't defend properly.
Very true. Yeah.
Okay, so this move knight d1 was fascinating from Blade. So he just saw that there was going to be a trade. Now she has to spot that the queen is hitting the pawn. She's kind of in a weird spot right now. She's trying to figure out what the best game plan here is. A g4.
Yeah, very exciting game though. Very balanced. After those mistakes in the opening, it's gotten back to position that's very, very balanced for both sides.
I'm kind of scared.
You think we're gonna see a big blunder in the next move or two?
No. It's just, it's like I'm watching my student play, and
Should we
Cutie,
listen to Cutie again?
Yeah,
Let's
that's
hear
why
your
I'm so
students.
scared.
There's a check
What
that
you
I
thinking
know.
about?
There's a check that I know, but I don't remember it. I don't remember it. There's a check that I remember. Levy told me if I go here and I do here.
That is illegal. That's
It's something,
not.
but it's the opposite side, so I don't remember how to do it because I only remember the normal side. But I don't know how to do it on
Except
this
is the
side.
normal side.
Yeah, this actually is the
What
right
was
side.
that? What was that? What was that? What did he take? What was that?
No, but he took on h5.
Was that just a pawn?
It feels like
Oh, I don't care. I don't
maybe
care.
this idea of mating wasn't the best idea.
We don't care about pawns.
Right.
Okay,
well,
what's he looking
my
at?
version of it
He can't do
did not
anything. He
teleport
could get
to our
that.
own
No, he
pawn.
can't,
But
'cause
see,
I'm
she did
here.
have a semblance of it, I should say.
I'm gonna do this. That seems fine.
Yeah, it's pretty rough though.
He's up 1. So he's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here, and then he's gonna have to
How
move
is
his
she?
horse
How is she
somewhere,
analyzing
or
the
I
position
kill his horse.
after making the move?
I think. He's just up
But
1 pawn.
she scared him.
Oh,
He ran
So
away.
he moved his horse. Oh,
yeah.
duck. So I would take his horse before his pawn. That's what a smart person would do. Right. And then he's gonna go here.
Wow.
And then that's hanging, so I go there.
This is a
So
fight.
then I'm up. And that's math.
This is
okay.
a
Yep.
fight.
Math.
I like
got
that she's
it.
recognizing the hanging pieces.
Right, he moved that, which is spooky. I don't really know what he's gonna do with that. But I want to bring this here.
Oh, very nice move.
She's very offensive, which
Um,
I think is good for her. Like I don't
because
think
I
she's
can
ever
go
thought
here. That's
to be
hanging.
worried about the queen on h5.
Right, and that's important. Yeah, just looking at ways to try
believe.
and attack. Yeah, I agree.
What's this? Can I get anything with this? No. If I go here, can I get anything? I could get that. Oh!
Hey, look at this.
What's he doing with that? He's gonna take that? I don't care. Okay, wait. So if I go here, that's fun because then I go here.
I don't care.
And then he's in check, and that's always a good
win
time.
the game,
Everybody
though.
loves a check,
That's
right?
not.
I don't hate it. I think it's
Okay. Now we have to think. If I go here,
Why did that move
he
shock
goes
her? She
here,
just said she didn't
or
care.
there, and then I win this. I don't care. Sure. Take it.
that was correct.
Come
math.
through.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, that's the best math.
Oh my god, imagine if I win.
Yeah, let's put this up on the
It
big
might
screen.
not happen. If I
The open king there was the big problem. More than anything else. It was queen takes h5 is actually still a game. She finds a couple of very nice moves. But I think on rook f1, yeah, black's got to focus a bit more on defense.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think she has been very offensively, minded this entire game. But it can pay off if she's able to find a way to mate before TF Blade does. So I think, I think most people are prone to speccing defense at earlier levels. And so if you spec offense and you have somewhat of a congruent plan, then maybe you just pull off a win.
Let's see what Blade is up to, because let's see if he's converting this properly.
Yeah.
This is piano music.
Naruto's Sadness and Sorrow, I believe.
Dude,
Okay, so there's a
if
way
he
for
actually
black
moved
to
the
win
king, I was
game
about to
here,
go
but
for the
it's
rook.
very
Woof.
hard to find.
Kind of dodgy bullet.
Shouldn't it just be? It's just a discovered check, no?
This pawn's unprotected too.
Right,
so
but there's a
we can take
second
two
check
here.
after that. That's very
Wait, I have a
hard to
rook
find.
up?
I see.
Oh, I've never used this rook before. And this one's under attack as well. If she moves it like anywhere except in these squares.
Like how the existence of a rook surprised him.
Well, I mean, that one's dead anyways.
He's trying to create the ladder again, basically, with the rooks on the towards the end. But Cutie correctly blocked, which is good.
Most depressing song to listen to all time.
Okay. Oh, this is so good.
Oh no. Is this from like a game or a
Activate,
movie?
she can't move the bishop.
It's from Naruto.
Alright, this is a perfect spot for me, I think. As long as I don't stalemate, it should be fine. There's nothing to do.
I just heard QD yell stalemate, boys. Time for stalemate.
Right, that's
Should we do a checkmate without?
that is the final hope.
I mean, I think we can do a checkmate without it.
At this point, the song is quite fitting.
He said we can do a checkmate without making a queen. That's what he said. That is a
checkmate with the rook and the king. Is it
That
going to
is-
show true technique?
that is a gangster move. He might fail, but what he's actually doing it. I mean, the madman.
King f6 is checkmate in 1, isn't it?
Oh, we patiently await. He didn't spot that one, but
Okay.
Oh, I'm trolling so hard. That was not it. We have time. It's okay.
Is he really? He could have tried
Yo,
checkmate with just the
I can't
rook.
believe I just did that. Oh my god.
Don't make a threefold though. There could be a repetition.
Okay, this
here.
time it should be checkmate, right?
No.
There could be a repetition.
Actually, no. He has the
Levy.
place down too.
does she have to claim it
This
or does
pawn's
it auto claim?
disallowing the checkmate to
I
happen.
think she has to claim it.
Should have just done that.
He's working very hard, but he's not.
Wait, why is my rook not there? I thought it was there this entire time. Hey, yeah, we're actually hitting. Dude, look at this. What is happening here?
Deep focus. He's got this really weird setup of
Let's make
pieces.
sure that one's protected quick.
Don't play it. Don't.
He sees it. Oh my gosh.
Finally. My god.
Wow.
I think I missed that rook checkmate like 20 times. Over.
They brute forced it.
I mean, what can you say? That was a bit of a flex.
Sure, definitely a bit of a flex there with the with just the rook and king. But definitely a winnable game for Cutie. And I think at one point where you saw it, show the line that could have been.
Right. So Levy, that position where there was a double check.
Yes, I'm going back. It was like around move 32.
Right. So here there's rook e1, which is a double check. So white cannot capture the rook because the king is in attack from both pieces. So you can't capture either piece. And the move you have to play is you have to move your king up 1 square.
Yep, to h2. Only move, by the way. If the pawn was back, it would be mate.
Right. But now there's an amazing move. You can move your bishop down to g1 with another check on the king. So that the king has to move because it can't capture the bishop because the rook guards it. And then once the king moves, then black just captures the rook, and black has a rook and a bishop, and white only has 1 rook. So black is ahead by 1 bishop.
Yeah, a very, very nasty combo there. But again, checks. So the reason this check is really hard to find is because you play rook e1, you go, that doesn't do anything, just take my rook. But you forget that there's 2 attacks. All right, game 2.
Well, as we say to beginners, one thing you should do is always look for checks because it could be checkmate.
Is that a thing? Like you just happen to get checkmate after a check?
Yes.
That's a cool rule. That's a cool rule. I like that. Maybe one time you'll bank it, I do think she's more comfortable playing white.
Right. Okay. So I hope she doesn't freak out now because the move that you are supposed to do here, I did tell her that. Okay, that's totally okay. See, she was playing the Stonewall early on, and by the way, great rating. Can I just say, what a perfect rating she has.
Rating. Yeah.
I mean, the memes write themselves. I should just tell both of you, Hikaru, was that with you or was that with? No, that was covering your games. There was a guy in the Chess.com game chat as we were watching Hikaru's game, and his name was Sag Life. So his profile picture was Sag, and every rating he had was 777.
Nice.
And
impressive.
I think we gifted him a diamond membership. I think that's what we did. So.
Okay, so Levy, what's so?
Yeah,
are you a big fan of the Civil War? What's your reasoning behind teaching Cutie to play the Stonewall?
No. I'm not. No, I don't. I'm good. No war is the best war.
You're not a fan of Stonewall Jackson? I mean, that's who it's named after.
I don't know who it's named after, but what I will say is that she seemed aggressive both on the board and off, and I figured we would get a good attacking repertoire with. Oh, and I see Sag Life in the chat right now, by the way. So shout out to Sag Life. I figured she'd like to attack, and she checkmated some people in like 15 moves with this kind of crazy attack, but. When she doesn't get it off the ground, yeah, stuff like this happens. And I did tell her not to play that move ever, so it's good to see it being implemented.
It's only a pawn, though, Levy. If she's going to blunder, it's better that she blunders pawns as opposed to bishops and knights and rooks.
True.
We'll get there.
I'm sure at one point TF Blade will return.
I tend to agree, actually, based on the first game, is that you're going to see mistakes from both players. I think that's a pretty safe assessment.
Who do we want to listen in on?
Look, let's listen to Cutie first and then move to TF Blade a little later in.
Oh, fuck me.
Fair enough.
Okay, he castled. Oh, fuck. The only way I know how to win this is with my bishop, and my bishop's gone. Oh, no. I only know how to do it with the bishop. This is the wrong color bishop. Fuck, I'm gonna let all the women down. Susan B. Anthony. Margaret Thatcher. Margot Robbie. You're gonna be so sad. Pokimane.
Did Margot Robbie just get featured in the same sentence? I don't want to lose,
but I don't know how to win.
I mean,
is that an issue?
Name 2 better queens.
Do I need to know how to win?
Beyonce, maybe? I don't.
Oh no.
Wow,
oh
that was
no.
a classy choice, admittedly.
Okay. It seems to be that we have forgotten how to play this game.
Fair assessment.
I'm gonna move this because he's gonna eat it.
Actually,
and
be
I'd
that
prefer
hard
for
on
him
herself.
not
Like
to eat
she's
it.
playing pretty well.
It'd be ideal if he didn't eat it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
just
think I was always
think, you
curious,
know,
Ludwig.
Chess is fun and all.
Yeah.
I was always kind of curious, like what your take on that was, since you did compete. Is like, do you feel like that, where it's like you feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself? Do you just feel, since it's such an individual game, that it's just like one of those things where you put too much pressure on yourself?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like, there's a difference between having your chat members lull when you mess up and pog when you win, and then a group of 30,000 people watching you on a larger stage, and then also like players like Hikaru. Like, I think that's what goes in most players' minds. Is like, oh, I'm going to disappoint my coach, or I'm going to disappoint, whoever is watching. So you just feel kind of dumb. I mean, for me, who somehow accidentally got into the consolation bracket, it felt as though anything that wasn't winning would be a failure, especially after you called me the prohibitive favorite. So those are the things that are running through my mind. And so when I lost, it was a sad day. I was sad. You made me sad, Ikar.
Okay,
And I became the biggest chess streamer of all time. So who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Money's there, baby. Money's there.
That was an interesting summary. That got there, but it started with grunt work, disappointing Hikaru, but then it ended with cash.
Sir.
And,
Yes, sir. Always ends with cash. That's the dream.
Where does your whole journey video rank amongst your videos? I feel as though
all my journey videos, I've done a few of them before, but I think they're all great. It's like a top 10 video for me. I think it's just because it's a video that encapsulates like weeks and even months of work. So it's obviously more effort than just like a day, stream. But I don't think her position's too bad, right? It's not,
no, it's not
comebackable.
No, it's definitely it's not terrible. There's ways to play this for something. You've got to just basically attack. If you sit back and don't do anything, Black's material advantage will become very obvious. I think Black's up what, 3 pawns? 3 pawns? Yeah,
but it's only pawns. She's made blunders, but it's only pawns.
Correct.
She hasn't given up the pieces that matter the most. So I think it's still very possible for some mistakes to happen.
Yeah, if she goes crazy attacking, like getting toward h7. This is the one setup that Blade I keep getting into sentences where I have to say Blade played, and it's really difficult for me. So he played this setup where you don't get a belligerent attack on the king, and well, yeah, I mean, she was yelling, I don't know what to do when I don't have my lightspeed bishop. We obviously, in teaching the Stonewall, you have to go, all right, this is going to be your backup plan. So we looked at like playing it a bit more in the center, and we'll get there. I also feel like Blade might be, just looking at his play, the top 2 in the group, but he's also now after seeing Zex, I don't know. It's tough. Who is the favorite in this group?
Yeah, the group seems incredibly strong, to be honest. Probably the strongest group with just how Zex is playing.
Well, I mean, there's another group that's stronger than this objectively, I think, which is a group with Gripex, forsen, Scissors, and was it actually Hafu?
No, it was Carson.
Oh, it was Carson, right. So I thought there were 3 players who were very, very strong. So I think that group might be a little bit stronger, but this group is very competitive. All the players look very, very similar.
Zexor could be as good as TF Blade, if not better. But I think the way I thought of this, and I think the way she should think of this, is group stage. Look, you're probably not making it to winner's bracket, but that's not even bad. That's not even a bad thing necessarily. It can be a good thing, and you can just use these games as like experience in playing on the stage with the pressure, with the nerves, because there are nerves.
Oh my god!
And then taking that to the bracket.
That's a great move, by the way. I'm just noticing you could do that. Let's listen to Blade. We haven't done that. What's he talking about?
Wait, what? Oh my god, I was about to hit it. What was I thinking with that attack?
Nearly blundered his queen.
closed position, right? So, but you see, he's dragging
Okay.
his mouse. Okay, well, that was odd. He just played
Dude,
that because he didn't know what to do.
My pawn positioning is like everything's far away from each other.
I mean, it's just a lack of confidence. Like you said, it was a great move, and I think he thought that, and then when he was there, he didn't know what the line was. Then he doubted that it was a good move, and then he was like, all right, well, I'm going to the other
There's
side
no
of the
way he
board.
would queen up here and then attack that.
Right, and also if you notice, he dragged
that
the
queen
very
moves, I
first
can
thing he
do
did
an
last
immediate
move.
check too.
I'm gonna let him talk.
Which is done, mate.
He
But the check is
dragged
not
her
bad at all.
pawns
If I have my
forward, like
bishop
he sees
activated,
her
we
play.
could actually win again fast. I've been needing this bishop for so long. I mean, it's protecting like these squares, but yeah.
It's tough. It's a very close position, so you don't feel like
No,
you're
but if
down
you do
3
bishop
pawns, even
down
though
and
you
trades, he just takes that for free and then gets tempo. It would probably not be worth to do that. Open queen, it would be bad. Okay. Da da da. That would be really bad too. Wait, am I just not seeing any moves or what?
Difficulty of the position, yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird thing in chess when it feels like there's no correct moves, and then you have to do some like weird, lame-ish seeming move. That's how it feels. Some moves are just
Okay,
feel
so she wants
lame,
the queen
even though
here.
They're not bad. They're good.
The pawn structure is so hard to get through. I need some way to break in. At least I can activate this bishop now, really fast.
Okay, I like that he has continuity. Like, he notices the change in the position, and I really hope she doesn't play queen takes pawn, thinking it's free.
Right.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Oh!
I don't think she saw it, dude. That's no, that is so unlucky.
Oh no, maybe we can see her reaction, but
Why do I always lose my fucking queen? Why
as
is this
as
my
anybody would
life?
be, she is
I hate this game.
pretty frustrated.
Why? Why do I do that? I do it every game. Every single game. I just can't get better at this game. This is insane. I don't know what to do. I hate chess. I
Me
figured
too.
it out.
I gotta
hate
tell
it.
you.
I hate this game.
Unless
I
I'm
hate it
playing
so
on
much.
Chess.com.
I'm just so bad.
Yes,
Go
that is
away.
the only time I enjoy
Just
it.
go away.
Otherwise,
Go away. Please. Go away. No, stop. Go away. Go away. What do I do? Go here. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna like... I don't scale. I'm not late game.
let's
I'm
maybe
not
bring up
getting
the
any
big
better.
board. We'll just talk about the conversion process in this game. I mean, what do you do if that does happen? Also, it is instructive. I mean, to look at it from Q's perspective, like bishop goes back, just scan the board. What's it looking at? You look straight down, queen right there, and so you would move the queen.
Yeah, I mean, the queen was safe, and then a piece that didn't move forward threatened it. And I think you only look to see if there's a threat if a piece moves forward. So I think it's just harder to see when it, like a retreating piece isn't usually an attacking piece. So I think she just assumed safety.
Yeah, a lot of this also just comes down to confidence. I mean, Blade at the end of the day has played very confidently. Even when he's unsure, he just says, I don't know, and then keeps thinking and goes, okay, I don't know if this is great. And well, now there's
I mean, he's taken a good amount of time, but he won't even be close to using all of his time by the end of the game.
Right, and there's actually a checkmate here.
yeah, there's a famous checkmate pattern.
Do you see it, Ludwig?
A famous checkmate pattern.
So yeah, I mean, probably you didn't see this because I feel like this is a more advanced concept, but there's this notion of doubled rooks on a ring. So you see the stacked rooks for black.
Yeah.
Black could have actually made, black still has an ability to make a check with the rook, and then king goes over. Well, we'll show it. We'll show it.
Sure.
Yeah.
But black can move the rook over, check over, and then use the other rook to swing over, and it's checkmate.
Yes.
So he puts the rooks on those two highlighted squares.
I see. So yeah, you force the king over to the H file.
And then you check
then you
again,
go
king
over to the
goes
H
back, and you
file.
swing with the other rook.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why one of the more advanced concepts is these stacked rooks on the 7th rank, because the king is on the back rank. Is very, very powerful if you can get it.
Somebody says she's not really a WGM. Chess.com gave her that title. That is completely, that's not accurate, actually.
Can we not spread some rumors in chat? I mean, it's pretty clear what's going on here. She's WGM, okay? That's crazy that rumors would be spread in this chat.
I guess Blade is some sort of smurf. You know, we do see sometimes you'll play an untitled player who is rated significantly lower than they should be.
I mean, Blade is clearly smurfing. Clearly smurfing. I mean, he did the same thing in League, is doing the same thing here. I can only hope Chess.com mods will ban it. Honestly, ruining the integrity of the game. Icar, do you ever smurf? Come clean.
No, I don't.
Really?
Nope.
Is it a thing in chess?
Not really.
Did you see that? He just sacked his queen for mate.
Sacrifice mate. He did a queen sacrifice mate. That was kind of cool.
Oh my god.
But no, to answer your question, Logan, no, because that's not really allowed. I mean, you could do it for fun for a game or two, but it's not something you can do.
I see.
Guys, let's take a quick break, I would imagine, and then we are going to be joined by Cutie and Blade for an interview.
Sounds good.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got Cutie Cinderella and TF Blade. Lucky enough to be joined by both of them. I guess first question will be to Cutie. Before the matchup, you were showing a clip to hype things up.
Yeah.
What's the backstory between you and Blade? Maybe you first, then we can hear it from Blade's perspective before we talk chess.
Yeah, Blade, he, desperately wanted to date me. And I said no. No, I'm not interested. And he was really sad for a long time. He actually couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle how sad he was.
Blade, your perspective?
It was just a show, man. I mean, Raj asked. No, like, Raj literally asked me. I was doing him a favor. I thought in my head. I did not think about it that way, but yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I understand. I got paid to go on the show. It all works out. It's
guys
good.
Got to get out all the emotions on the chess field today. How did you feel about your play? TF Blade first.
I thought I was just trolling the entire time, dude. I expected myself to have like 8 blunders on the last game. Surprisingly, I mean, it's at 0, but yeah, I don't.
You summarized like your games as trolling. That's what you said.
Yeah.
So you were trolling, or you thought you were trolling, then you looked and you realized that you're playing fine.
Yeah, basically.
I see. So your attempt at trolling was probably better chess than you even expected.
I guess, yeah, if you put it that way.
All right, fair enough. I guess that's the new strat. What about you, Cutie? Because I will say you felt like 51% streamer, 49% chess player in how you were playing.
You know what? I'm going to say it, and this might be a hot take. I fucking hate this game. I hate chess. I hate this game. I just can't get better at it, and it makes me so angry because Levy's a bad coach.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so Levy's a bad coach. That's why. Because have you done any prep at all?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot.
Have you?
I lose every single time I play, and I don't understand why. I just lose.
Wait, what specifically have you played? Because when I'm seeing you at night and you're on the couch, you're not actually playing any games.
I feel like I'm on Maury if I can just.
How many messages do you have to receive? You keep getting told last time, and then I go on the couch and you're on your phone, you're looking at TikTok or Instagram, and who knows?
Last time I checked, you're not my coach, okay? This is between Levy and I.
Well, if I was your coach, then I'd recognize a student who doesn't put the fucking work in.
You're being mean.
Okay, wait a second. So, I just wanted to ask Cutie on air.
Yes.
You've done lessons with a handful of coaches, but why do I bear the brunt of the blame? Is it because I'm like the most famous, or like why? It's always me. I'll take it. Last time we threw another person under the bus a lot. So
yes, you have the biggest YouTube, so I'm hoping this will go into your YouTube highlights, and then in turn people are like, oh, I want to follow that bitch, and then they'll follow me, and I'll become famous. I'll get all the money. I'll be able to move out of this closet. It'll be amazing.
Nothing wrong with the closet though.
There's a plan. I have a plan in place. It's all about the plan in place. I do have to say, there's something about chess chatters, and I don't. This is a hot take. There are 2 women. There are 2 women in this tournament, and there is one that is very, very smart and very, very beautiful and very, very talented, and then there's me. And it's upsetting to see you. I'm gonna say it, incels. You incels are so angry that they let me in here. You're like, oh, she's so dumb. She's so dumb. You know what I can do? Other things besides play chess. You guys are all virgins. I can get laid, okay? You guys can't. And I'm saying it because you're mean. You're mean. I'm going to be mean back.
Okay. All right. Wait. While you have the floor, just one more second. Your next matchup is either Dog or Zexro. So Fortnite, Hearthstone. Any thoughts?
I'm going to talk as much trash as I can, but I'm probably going to lose. And I know that. And that's okay. Because, I will win the loser's bracket. And that's my goal.
That was our goal.
I will win that by, I've been trying to bribe Chess.com. I've been sending them money every single day. And it's just like not working yet. But I think I'll get enough money.
We'll respond soon. Don't worry. We just, I can't talk about the specifics. But Mr. Blade.
Yes.
Have you scouted the rest of your group, and what are your thoughts? You got any hot takes? First of all, you have the floor. You can bless your coach.
No, I only played like at night, right before. I don't know, right before going to sleep. I played like 2 games or so, but I haven't checked any strategies or anything. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just rolling up pieces. But yeah.
I will say Zextro said the same thing. He said he watched one video and didn't play for 2 weeks, and then he beat the highest seed in your group. So I think it'll be tough. I think someone's going to get upset and go to loser's bracket of you 3, Dog, yourself, or Zextro. We'll see who it ends up being. Best of luck on those matches. Beauty, I think it's a good goal to win loser's bracket. I think of the people we saw play today, you definitely played better than Austin and Connor, who will almost certainly be in loser's bracket, barring death.
I already know I'm better than Austin and Connor. That's not a doubt in my mind. I get paid to send pictures of my feet. They do not. So I'm already better than them based on that alone.
We will talk about that after the stream, but I think we should take a look at the schedule. Levy, what's going on for the rest of the week?
Yeah, we've got a lot of excitement. I mean, first things first, Group X, forsen, Scissors, callmecarson, David Pacman, XQC is going to be the show tomorrow. I don't know the coverage team, but it's going to be awesome. It's not going to be as good as today's interviews, but it is going to be pretty awesome. And well, you know, full schedule. Obviously, we have rest days because these are professional chess players and they do need a day of rest, unlike the previously concluded tour that Hikaru participated in. They got no breaks. These are professionals. Any predictions? What are we thinking?
No predictions off rip, but I am excited to see how Carson plays. I hope he just pulls off one dub in a game. Maybe not the set, but the game.
Carson has a good chance. He's got a good chance to pull off some upsets. There are a couple people who played today who I think who did worse.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think the losers bracket will shake. I think the losers bracket will be won by one of the people in the group you mentioned, one of Scissors, or this group we just watched today. Because I think one of them it's gonna feel very out of place in a group with Connor, Austin, Carson, who likely will be in that pool. Maybe with Pac-Man, maybe XQC will have a good chance at it. We'll see. I'm excited for the losers bracket though. You guys know me. I'm a losers bracket fanatic.
Yeah, these groups are crazy. Like it's so difficult to predict, and we all know that at the end of the day, it sort of feels not like an uphill battle, but it feels like there's one player in particular who is trying to assemble all of the Infinity Stones of coaching, right?
Sure.
And well, it's just cool to see that there's a playing field of guys that just say things like, I don't play until I sleep, or I don't play in 2 weeks, and they still show up and play.
I just feel like there is maybe it's true, but a desire to let it be known how little they're playing chess. And unless they win the whole thing, who gives a fuck? But hey, if they win the whole thing and they haven't played a day, that's cool. But if they end up getting 7th, then all right, great, impressive. I'm excited to see the boxes. Those are the people I like the most.
Well,
the people
gentlemen,
who put in the hours and are proud of it, and then win the whole thing or do the best they can.
Do the best they can. I wanna hear a prediction. Hikaru, Group X versus forsen. Who you got?
I'm going to predict forsen based on the fact that I think Group X was a little bit too nervous in his first match against Scissors, and I think playing another guy from Scandinavia is going to be feeling the pressure. There are obviously going to be a lot of forsen supporters. All the buys will be out, so I think forsen will pull through and win that match.
Scissors, Carson. Obviously, with the way Scissors played, he's a bit of a favorite, but Carson played pretty well in the opening against forsen.
Yeah, I think if Scissors can manage his time and not get too low on the clock, he'll probably win. If he doesn't, I think it's going to be a competitive match. So I think Scissors is the favorite, but he has to stay ahead on the clock and not get too low, because otherwise I think Carson will have a legitimate chance.
And last but not least, Mr. XQC. Hopefully he doesn't stay up for another 500 hours, and he's playing David Pacman. So solidity versus chaos.
I'm concerned for XQC based on what I saw from David Pacman with a lot of the tricky type of openings against Hafu. I think he's going to come with more of those sorts of tricks, and I think he's probably going to win that match. So I'm going to pick Pacman.
Wow.
Well, that just about concludes it here for us. This was a lot of excitement. We saw a lot of first-time things like open mic trash talking. Gentlemen, it was a pleasure being with you. I don't know. We're probably going to send the raid over to somebody, and we will continue tomorrow with coverage of PogChamps 2. Same time as always. You better be here.
Sounds
See
good.
you guys.
Thank you
Thanks
for watching,
again,
boys.
Ludwig. Thanks, Levy.